So there we go. Now we're recording. So yeah, I do want to thank you, Italy Assassin. I do want to thank you, Zachary, for your donations, and that's really that's pretty big, especially for me, because holy shit, that's so way too much money. But with that being said, let's talk about a few announcements before we get into tonight's show. Also, I need to do screen share. Starting.
Screen share would be nice.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing it.
Oh, you're lagging, Aaron.
I am.
The fuck.
I know.
Yeah, come on, man. Get together.
I am. I'm trying my hardest. I'm trying. But yeah, so like I said, any donation that gets put into the stream goes back into the stream. And speaking of Joseph, where is he?
I don't know. I just messaged him. I don't know. He has not replied though.
It
says he's online.
It says he's online, but he's also probably still asleep. He was at a shoot yesterday, so he's probably very tired.
Well, we need him.
I could only NPC 2 characters at a time. Which that's already gonna be a struggle.
I mean, you could have Richard do it. I mean, he can do the
Richard does a
friggin' Joseph
great
voice.
Joseph impression.
Sure.
He can be both halves of Joseph.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh my
None whatsoever.
It's great. It's great.
Cute.
All right.
Oh god, I
I just
such
messed.
a kick out of that.
I just
I have to
messaged
take
him
a lot
on,
of drugs to get the character for Joseph, though.
All right.
Sorry, go ahead.
I just
No, it's called studying for the bar.
right.
Hmm.
Oh no. Yeah, I just messaged Sam. Probably he's like I said, he's probably asleep. If he wakes up, it'll be some time before we actually get to Vigamna and Alana, Monda and Joseph, because we have a few other important things that have happened.
You know, like Orion Braun being captured. Thanks for that, by the way.
Yeah.
God.
Somehow this is Monda's fault.
How is this my fault?
You're new! We never got captured before you! Unless we killed someone or blew something up.
I did something to piss our DM off, probably. I do it a lot.
There
Okay,
is
to
no
be fair,
proof.
what doesn't
That's
piss
what
off our
Joe
DM?
Adventurer.
What doesn't piss off the DM? That's a good question. Should test that.
Oh no.
By all means, this will probably be my last game anyway.
Why?
No.
I don't know, dude. Just fucking shit with work. It's getting hectic.
Oh.
Oh.
It's hard for him to get Sundays off.
It is this is probably gonna be my last Sunday before they switch my schedule to 4 to 8.
Oh shit.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh no.
And he's also the only guy in his house with a car, so he has to miss games anyway to pick up his roommate from work.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
I don't
Well-
know, in a couple weeks I'm gonna be in the UK too, and I'm gonna have to play at 2 in the morning, so
Slap
Hey,
burnt on the ass for me.
yeah.
Most certainly. Yeah, I mean, I do have a. I always try to plan things out, especially when characters end up having to leave. But especially with Begonnen, who's been here since day one. Hopefully, eventually, and quite recently, it kind of came because are things down the storyline in which there were for those of you who remember Zavin, I was trying to plan things out for Hawklight, and eventually, if he ever does become unbusy, which is the pure existential essence that is Yamato SFX, I was going to try and run his story and try and finish it out the best I can as soon as possible.
Gotcha.
So you know, I do have a few arcs that I do want to try and complete.
Gotcha.
Like the
I mean, I'm not saying that this is permanent. I'm just saying, like, for the time being.
yeah, yeah. It's
Oh yeah, same. I want to stay. I'll figure it out. I just might make you change the day and/or time. We'll see. We'll talk about it.
yeah. I have been like thinking of like trying to start the game somewhat earlier, kind of make it more accessible for everybody. Because like I said, like if it's me, it's 6 o'clock. If I start this at 3 o'clock, it will be 6 o'clock for Mina. It will be 6 o'clock for Tara. It'll be 6 o'clock for Hawk. It'll be like 5 o'clock for Ava, and it would make things somewhat easier for everybody.
That would probably
It'd be like
be
9
much,
for
that
Sam,
would,
though.
that would probably be much more doable for me when I'm in
It'd
the
be like
UK.
9 in the morning for Sam, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
I
You
wouldn't
have
be
to
able
wake
to
up.
do it
to
then
wake up.
either.
What's up?
I'm trying to get him to wake up.
Does anyone have any smelling salts?
Oh God,
No, just go sit on him.
that's.
I mean, I
great.
would, but there's a bit of water between us.
I don't
You owe
know,
me, I've
the
seen your
entire
ass.
If you-
Pacific
You'll
Ocean.
make the leap.
If you started at 3, that would probably be like 8 o'clock on a Sunday in the UK for me. I could do that. I could work with that.
Yeah, but Tara doesn't have Sundays off, and also like
Oh,
she doesn't get off until work until like 9 on Sundays. right?
damn.
I get off work either at 8 or 9 on Sundays, so I'll always be like just in time or just a little bit late.
I gotcha. What if we change it to Saturday or Friday? I don't know.
Like,
We'll
like
figure it out.
yeah,
We'll talk about it. Sorry.
yeah, we'll talk
We'll
about
fix
it.
it in post.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about like because as things do get kind of Oh, okay. So Sam is currently in the city. He's currently driving back. He'll be here just in time. It'll be a while. It may take a while. It's fine.
Okay.
So
But yeah, I mean, I'll work with it. I haven't been able to schedule classes yet, but hopefully, like because I have to wait to get there to schedule classes because it's weird because I'm not in the UK. But hopefully I won't have any morning classes. Like if I had a class at like 1, I could totally just stay up and fucking do it, you know? We'll see.
all
I'll
right.
let you know when I'm there.
And apparently the chat is telling me I should bribe the DM for favor.
So suck his dick?
I mean,
No, they
no,
said money.
okay, no. There's only one way a player can bribe me to do pretty much almost anything, and that's to buy me miniatures, and that's it.
I've done that.
He has done that.
I've done that.
He's done
What
that.
miniatures do you need?
All of them.
I'll buy all
Yeah,
of them.
as a
That
parting
Arya
gift,
rule.
as a parting gift, I require the Begamnon fucking miniature.
Miniature.
I will. I'll send you one in the mail.
Jesus.
Oh, dude, I was just fucking with you. Don't do that.
No, I'm doing it.
Fuck you.
But
There's no escaping. You'll always have a little memento.
I'll always have a little reminder of having 2 dicks.
Get on the
Or like a
DM's
giant skinny one.
MP.
two
That's how you
dicks.
bribe the DM.
Two dicks.
Terrible.
MD means master dick.
Remember, like I said, one's for the women, one's for the ladies.
I don't discriminate, so
Discriminate?
discriminate.
Discriminate? Oh, crap, where are my books? Hold on, let me grab my books.
Fail DM is a
We got about 7
fail.
minutes? Ugh. Always forget. Always forget my books. Ugh. And now would probably be actually a perfect time to think about upgrading this. My friend JJ actually knows how to like make things look like Stonewall. Like he has these like giant stamps, and he just. And I really want to do that for this. But honestly, I actually really like this background. It's just.
Bro, green screen, bro.
Not with this lighting setup. No.
Yeah. Green screen. Chroma key it. Just don't
I-
dye hair green, because that could get awkward.
We can see through your brain.
Blackout. Black, blood in your. Yeah. Alright. Just wanna have that over there. Oh yeah. So recently, I almost forgot to talk about this. For those of you who know that me and my friend Jack, or Mega Argonautist, we do a anime sins thing, which we hadn't done for I think 7 months recently, and so finally we finally came out with the new one, which is the Everything Wrong with Sword Art Online. And the people from Something Witty Entertainment, so Carrie, Yamato SFX, and also Mac, who is one of the writers for said series, said abridged series, had basically helped me and Jack write that episode months ago, but had been in production hell because we hadn't had Carrie record in quite a number of months. And
There's that little thing called a wedding that kind of.
yeah. So
And a
between
bigger thing called a honeymoon.
yeah, so between Jack not being able to get the lines and their wedding, and also me being at AX, I had finally picked up the project to edit myself. And yesterday I had Carrie record not only for Anime Sins, but also for How to Be an Adventurer episode 4. In which, good news from there, I actually am beginning the first scene of How to Be an Adventurer episode 4, and I'll be showing a preview on later this week.
Hell yeah.
So that'll for the first scene. So if you are a patron and you wish, or if you wish to be a patron, which is only $1 a month, and you'll be able to check out the first rough edit of the scene coming up really soon this week. I promise. There's a lot of me screaming, by the way. And I promise you guys, a lot of me screaming. Also, the survey that I had ran last month has finally come to a close. I'll definitely begin to shuffle through and take a look at a lot of the statistics and all that stuff, and keep that record down. Another thing is that I'll be announcing the winner of the little miniature pack, in which I'll be emailing you if you are watching, or if any of the people who happen to just be watching. I'll be emailing the lucky winner who has won a miniature booster pack, and that's fun. That's always great. And this time I remembered to put it on my desk so then I wouldn't forget. Now I have to put it away. So yeah, with that in mind, let's see, what else did I want to talk about? And there was probably something else that I'm totally forgetting. Oh, that's right. Last thing for me, I swear. Recently I had made a few posts on Facebook and Twitter about wanting to produce a new D&D show. It'll probably only have about a 10 episode run, mainly for the fact that the idea is rather simple, and the storyline will probably go over relatively quickly. And basically the idea is kind of like this Monster Hunter-esque kind of D&D game where It's the weapons and armor that determine your strength, dexterity, and constitution. It is your class that determines your wisdom and intelligence, and your charisma is based off of what you've killed. And the whole game is arched around hunting legendary monsters. Some of my own creations, some from the monster manual, and basically, it's going to probably be a theater of mind kind of game where, unlike with D6 where I have miniatures because I have like 6 characters, sometimes it will be 7 if I ever have a guest join with all of us here. And so that's why I kind of have to have it for myself in order to kind of like know where everything is going on and happening. But with about 4 players, it's easy to figure out, and on top of that, it's a very simple kind of game. And the reason why I want to try and produce it is because like I do want to put more interesting content on my channel, and D&D stuff seems to be working out relatively well, and I really like it. And so while yes, the concept is still on, I'm not sure who would help me produce it. I do have various characters in mind, or various people in mind. One of our own players, 3 others that would probably be more of a dream team. I'm not sure. But if it ever comes to pass, I will definitely let you guys know. This is something that I've definitely been sending out lots of emails. I've been in contact with quite a number of people, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's pretty much all I needed to talk about that for right now. Anybody else? Any other announcements and whatnot?
I posted a new video. I don't do that very often, so it's worth announcing to me.
Mariah Nikki Abridged episode 6 was posted on Friday. Lab Rat's channel. Go watch it. Okay.
I have a review series, and I've made 2 episodes. One of Mighty Number 9 and one of Undertale, and then this month I'm working on 2 other reviews for Battleborn and Overwatch.
Is that on PC?
Nope. PS4.
And as for me, I am editing Fate Stay Night Unlimited Abridged Works Episode 5, finally.
Awesome. Was I in
And
that? I can't remember.
No.
No, you're going to be in Episode 6.
Okay.
Yep. Speaking of recording, Aaron, I actually need to schedule you in the next couple weeks.
Oh.
And
For Kill 8.
Okay. Which also I need to have you and Hawk record your
Adventure 4.
Yeah, for your last
Yeah,
lines as
one about-
fuckface and Gedreish.
Oh,
His
and
name
by the
is
way,
he doesn't even have an official name in the show or in like the novels. I just call him fuckface.
works for me.
I mean, we had to
Hey,
look up
guys.
for
Great name.
the name for Gedreish.
Yeah, like
Hey guys, look up on Google,
Mhm.
type in Fate Stay Night parody, and see what the first result is.
Oh boy.
Oh my.
It has Allie in it, and they're talking about dicks.
Oh man. That's always good.
Oh my God. It's the
Yeah, Richard.
It's fucking Sabrin's son. One of the
Wow.
fans commented just very upset, like, why is this the first thing that pops up when I type in Fate Stay Night parody?
Oh my God.
He's looking for a manga, apparently.
That's great.
That's
Sorry,
fucking
just
funny.
it's so.
That's an accomplishment.
That's great. That's fucking great.
Also, I'm gonna try and make a few announcements for Sam as he is in here. First and
All
foremost, from Bros and Dragons, as he had mentioned it in the chat, Sam has played the same guest character as I did a couple months ago back in May, which is Fidget, in which he will be reappearing, or he'll be played by another one of us here on D6. Fidget was an interesting character to play. Mainly for the fact that he got turned on by literally almost anything. So Sam will be
Oh.
playing Fidget, which is the character I played. And you guys can check that out in the upcoming month of September, which will be edited by the amazing Doc, who had guest starred here as Remy, which is our cleric. And hopefully we might have him back. I definitely look forward to writing him in again at some point.
I thought I was your cleric.
Oh.
He came before you, honey.
Everyone comes
Okay.
before me.
Oh,
But shit,
Gross.
nice.
You know, we
will
said
take
we
that.
wouldn't talk about that in public.
I'm sorry, Richard. I just had to let everyone know.
That like your boyfriend can't please you in the sack.
No,
Apparently.
no, never mind. No,
Alright,
it
we'll
was
fix
it
that,
was
Mom.
it was Richard was making a joke that we were to get. No, it's just never mind.
Also,
I don't want that kind of anime.
there was a video on Twitter that I kind of initiated because I had saw that this guy does Soul Calibur 5 fights where he throws the bridgers together and see who wins. The last fight was won by me versus Tara. I sustained victory, and
You
round-
just had to say it.
yeah.
You just had to say it.
It's by this guy, Dongo G. Willikers, I think.
The name alone is just something that.
Dongo G. Willikers. You could go check him out on Twitter, or you can go over to my Twitter page. Scroll down quite a bit, you'll probably find it. I had retweeted it. Sorry, that's fucking Tumblr. You guys can check that out. It's really fun. It's really funny, and I liked it.
Yeah, of course you did. You won.
I
You
can
know,
I can,
now
ima-
that
I can
that's
imagine
your
round
fiction.
two.
Don't be a sore loser, Tara.
No, he
Listen, we're
knows.
playing
Hey,
I could kick his ass. He knows.
True, it's true. I-
You get him, girl.
There's only so many times I'll put up a fight, and honestly, Tara is not somebody that I can put up a fight with.
No?
I risk too much.
Huh.
I think that's...
Ouch.
Oh,
Sam says that public transport says that he's about 2 hours away still because the trains are being replaced with buses.
for
Oh no!
So he says it'll be about
Because of
2
electrical
hours.
work? Yeah, he said it'll be about 2 hours.
We might get him in at the last second. We'll see. Well, it's okay. With 4 players, I'm okay. With 3 players,
Hey, maybe you should just get Richard to be him.
That's-
Because he's in 2 different places. Technically, he'll be in 2 different places. So maybe we can just.
right?
Eh.
I send Sam our best wishes. Send him some love on Twitter. I'm pretty sure he needs it. Because that sucks. That's a shitty situation. Even I know. Let's see. Hold on to that for a second. Oh yeah, Ava is not going to be with us tonight, mainly because she is with one of her campers at a hospital right now. He's not doing too well. Send him some love.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he? That's terrible. What happened? Oh my god.
She talked about it earlier in the D6
Aaron,
chat. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. I totally.
I don't know
forgot.
what their stuff is, but she might it might not be good to say in public exactly what it was.
Oh, okay.
Legal reasons for the camp.
Yeah. Just as far as we know, one of the campers aren't doing well, and that's
Yeah.
that's all we should be allowed to say.
That's all
Yeah.
we can say.
Yeah. So do send some love and
Nothing life-threatening. He just
Shit
just,
happens.
he's just under the weather. Yeah.
Yeah. But do send some love. Twitter, Facebook. You know her screen name, Latin Fire. Which I should do this. Let me figure this out. see if it works. There we go. Oh, fuck, I still haven't fixed it. I still haven't added
So we know who he's killing off tonight.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've been so busy all week.
It's cool. I didn't have time to finish my backstory either.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the week.
It's been a long week.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the week for my job.
Twitter. I shared my latest video on there. I'm kind of proud of it. So, Go watch that. Not during the stream.
Say
but
my
after.
name.
Say my name, say my name.
I almost broke out and stomped. No, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
Nope. Ah! All right. With that being said, let's go ahead and get on in to tonight's game.
Hey,
Yay!
let's play, kiddos.
Some water.
So, where we last left off, our adventurers had headed to Excelsium in order to find the next acolyte along with Tiny Nuggins. In doing so, they had found him at one of the lost temples, actually both of them at the lost temples of Court. Along with finding them, they had been greeted by McQuaid, which is one of the previous clan members or elders of the Emerald Enclave, along with a adult green dragon. Upon it, them both being slayed and defeated, they had set out to search for the Ruby Enclave, which is one of the cousin clans of the 4 clans here in Erzheimel. Upon so, Alana had chosen to descend upon the 4 trials of the clans, each one representing an element. Her trial by fire was to claim and tame the king of the fire dunes known as Verlion, which she had. Upon them trying to return, they were attacked by quite a number of a couple of giant scorpions and a doom pitter. Upon their defeat, they had returned back to the clan and were met with one of the primal dragons known as Ignis, who is the one of the 4 sons of Bahamut. He had warned the group that the New World Organization, which is a collection of people who wish to release Tiamat onto Erzheimel, had basically been setting in motion to releasing the tyrant of Tiamat. After their meeting, they had basically agreed to move forward with the caravan until they got to Dhaka in order to celebrate the Crystal Festival. Upon getting there, they had rested along with meeting up with none other than the amazing Arvello Lee Andrews Donahue. And then after a little public display, the group had ran into what looks to be a bit of trouble. Arya had received an unknown warning to leave the area along with Braun following close behind in order to make their way back to the hotel, in which they had been darted and captured, and now to nowhere. And from there off, we begin. So, Arya and Braun. It seemed like only about 20-30 minutes you have been dragged around. Braun, you are really out of it. You're still pretty drugged up. You begin to hear metalworks, doors. You're not too sure where you are right now. That goes for the both of you. Braun, you feel like you have been thrown into this really cold, stony element kind of area, and you hear the large slamming of kind of like a gate. Something's still covering your head. You're still trying to get out of the haze that you're in. Arya.
But it's safe to assume that I'm in a cell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arya, you are pulled into what feels like an empty room, and the cover that was over your head is pulled off. You see immediately several guards, all with long spears, ready and prepared to eliminate you at any sign of a threat. None of them speak. They all are heavily armored. They are staring at you.
She's in a different area than me, correct?
It is to be assumed.
Can I do a perception check to see if there's anything around that I could tell with the bag on my head?
You are still pretty out of it, so if you want to try and kick it out, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw real quick.
By kick it out, what do you mean kick what out?
The poison.
Okay, I got it.
Whatever is causing your haziness.
Alright. $17.
You immediately feel like your body is finally resisting these effects. It seems like it's already all processed through, like your orcish heritage manages to kind of just sift through and know exactly how to handle this kind of threat. And you pull the mask off, and you realize a majority of your objects is gone. Your bag of holding, your armor originally, and the only thing that is still stuck to your side is Argoth.
Makes sense.
You see out immediately there are about 3 or 4 guards, all with spears pointing out or pointing towards your cell, ready to immediately get rid of you if you do any sign of aggression.
Where's the meaning of this? Where's Arya?
Silence! Or else you'll find yourself in a much more difficult situation. One of the guards speak out.
How many guards are there?
About 4. Very long spears. All, by the way, these are not normal spears. They look like there is magical etching across them. You can immediately see them as they're very close to your face.
Alright.
Arya, about a few more minutes pass for you, and you hear a door open behind you. And it shuts. A woman, fairly tall, long, black hair. She's got these very difficult-looking features, like she's seen a lot of fights. She looks like an official. And she sits down. She pulls out some papers, and she begins to write. As she continues writing, well, there's no reason to have that form anymore. I mean, and she stops. Once you're dead, it'll drop anyways.
What have I done to deserve this? I've done no harm to anybody.
She pulls from under the table what looks to be this monocle, and she puts it over her eye, and she kind of switches it around, and immediately you see this slight glow from it. Yes, definitely a tiefling. How are you doing that? Seeming, I'm assuming? I mean, you're not the first one that's done this. Come on.
Yes, I'm using seeming, but I've committed no crime.
Committed no crime? Your entire existence is a crime. Being here in Excelsium is a crime, especially for your kind. I have no idea you would be so stupid as to be here. So why are you here, though? I mean, some are not even foolhardy enough to just walk through our guards. In fact, how is it that you managed to even get to one of our ports without being noticed? Honestly, I want to know because future measures.
I was traveling with a group of friends. None of them are tieflings. And I disguised myself so that I would not cause trouble for them. And of course for my own safety, although it's a bit late for that.
How noble. I didn't think your kind could do that.
Arya grits her teeth really hard, but bites her tongue.
So, and as she begins to speak again, immediately through the back door, it swings open. Hello, friends! And all the guards immediately shift from you to whoever is behind you. No, do not worry. I'm not a tiefling. I'm not a bad person. I am here to simply represent a client. I am this girl's lawyer. And he immediately sits down. It's Arvello.
Oh, Arvello.
I question the legal standards of this world.
Arvello, I've never been this happy to see you.
Everybody's always happy to see me. So, what has this human girl ever done? She's not
Arvello, they know.
I gave you an invisible cloak in order to, you know, this stuff. Never mind. So, things have become much more complicated. And he's currently trying to think. He's now in a very difficult position as he is now defending you, as at this point could be considered an accomplice. At this moment, I'm gonna go and shift over to Braun real quick. Braun, as you notice that a lot of your stuff is missing, you begin to once again feel a slight presence, one that you remember feeling from before. It is when you had picked up the dragon orb originally.
Okay.
About a few minutes pass, and you hear a slight and a lot of the guards look over. Go check on that. One of the guards removes his spears from the cell, and he begins to walk down the corridor. And as soon as he turns around the corner, he drops dead, knife in his throat. A lot of the guards immediately turn around, and they begin to rush towards him, try to figure out what had just happened. In mere minutes, almost as silent as the night, they all have fallen dead. And then you see them all being dragged off. Back over to Arya.
Oh, wait. Is Braun bound?
You are, yes, currently bound. You do have shackles to you.
Okay.
Back over to Arya. Arvello still kind of feeling the pressing matter, as now there are about 6-7 spears now pointed towards the both of you. As the situation does seem a little pressing, I believe we could strike a deal. Which he's gonna try to make a persuasion check. In which, luckily, I still have his character sheet.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Arvello, I'm so sorry to put you through this much trouble.
No, it's fine. 18. Pressing. And what would you know about pressing? I forget your name. Arvello Andrews Dornish. Extraordinaire. And that's all you need to really know. I'm pretty sure that I've heard a few whispers, some matters that concern of international and threatening partitions. Explain how, exactly. Fire giants. The woman immediately goes from this smug to very difficult, very hardened look. I see. So, how do you propose that we solve our little fire giant problem? Well, considering how things have been around Earthsea have been acting a bit strange. Kings going missing, fire giants inciting war. I think this girl and her compatriots fly to Bolero Island, talk with Lakshmana, try to ease the tension, and perhaps make a treaty. Arvella, was it? Fire giants are not the most diplomatic people. The fact that they are still alive is because we've let them. And the fact that they've managed to keep Bolero Volcano a inactive source. It is done off of a whim, even a kindness of our king. But we do understand the situation. Then, if, say, you were gone for about a week, say that you went out of your way to solve the issue. Imagine the heightening in rank, also a pretty nice increase in pay. Think of it like this. It's a win-win or win-lose situation. Give us an allotment of time. We go make a peace treaty with Lakshmana, and also in trying to ease the tension between Excelsium and Bolero. And if we succeed, we will never come back. And we all live. And if we fail, you can execute us.
Arvello.
Shh. The big boys are talking. And at that point, we're going to stop right there. I'm going to shift over back to Hawk.
Yay.
As these minutes have passed, those guards that were originally guarding you, no longer guarding you, but now dead, you see a tall figure as he turns around the corner, dressed in all red.
Yep.
He walks down and he comes to your cell, now carrying the dragon orb that you had taken from Aneliaqui.
Can I try and break my shackles?
Make a strength check.
With my modifier or just
With your modifier.
20? Okay. 16.
These metal shackles look like they have been built for you, as in your race. And as you try to separate them, the creaking and you trying to just get them to break is becoming a little bit harder, but you notice that some of the rivets are getting close to popping.
When will we be able to try again?
In about a minute.
Okay.
The Red Assassin gets on one knee and he looks you in the eye. So, we meet again?
What are you doing here?
I am only retrieving what is ours. And he kind of spins around the dragon orb on a finger and then reclaims it. What happened to your compatriots?
They're busy.
I would assume so. I would have to kill all of you if you were all in one place.
Well, we're not in one place, are we?
True. I could pick you all off, one by one.
But where's the fun in that?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I'm only here for this. Don't worry. You wouldn't happen to know where you're going, would you?
I can honestly say I do not. For now, I am enjoying the hospitality of this wondrous country.
So it may seem. He pulls out a gold coin and he flings it at you. Keep a hold of that. Might find it useful. He gets up and he walks away. Oh, and tell your friends. I'd be glad to meet them all again. And he turns around the corner. About another few minutes pass. You hear the sound. Then we're gonna go back to Aria and Arvella.
I was basically asked if I needed to make a dexterity roll.
Which, if you want to make that strength check now, you can.
Okay. See, this is 12. 17.
The rivets, still relatively strong. They begin to, one or two of them begin to finally pop, and you kind of have a little bit of wrist room, but just bending the metal along with it. You have about another 2 to go, but it doesn't seem as strong as it used to. So, possible execution if you fail your mission, but I see possible raise. Will you be joining these companions? Certainly. I mean, I am Arvella. I'm a man of my word. I do things based off of rightful judgment, if one were to be so clear. She looks towards one of the guards and beckons him over, and he kind of bends in. She whispers into his ear. He immediately shoots up and he walks out of the room. One week. Get to the volcano. Meet with the Queen Lakshmana. Discuss a proper treaty in which we will have one prepared. And if you don't, then let's say the magical contract will suffice enough. About another 10-15 minutes pass, and one of the guards has returned with this large scroll and a couple of smaller scrolls, and he places it on the table, and the woman takes the smaller scrolls and rolls them out in front of both you, Aria, and you, and also Arvella. You will achieve your goal in 1 week, and if you don't, you die. No blood on my hands. This treaty is one of many that we've had people sign all throughout our country, and also one officially made with Al-Anon about 50 years ago. It's pretty default, but you, Arvella, if you manage to write it up maybe a little bit better, we can possibly see a little bit of subsiding within the Fire Giant Kingdom. Fair enough. He immediately takes out one of his quills that he hides in his jacket, and he signs immediately, and he passes it over to you, Arya.
Arya signs as well.
And with both of them being signed, you can kind of see the letters glow, and this kind of a golden-like aura, and they roll up, and they return to the captain, or what seems to be a high-ranking official, less captain, more general. You two rise from your seats, and as right before you begin to leave, last thing, may we have our half-orc back? He's a good friend of mine. You can find him in his cell. Tell the guards that you were sent. And do enjoy the Crystal Festival. It'll probably be your last. And you both leave and shut the door. And basically, Arvello begins to kind of quickly move down. Come on, we only got about a week.
Telling me.
So, you both begin rushing down towards the cells. And amazingly, there are no guards where Braun's cell was. Like, as if he was just left there. Oh, come on, let's get out. And Arvello now looking over you, Braun, and he pulls out his wand. He swishes it and unlocks the door. And
I bend over first thing and pick up the gold coin the red man flicked at me.
Alright.
I look over at Arvello and Arya.
We need to get out of here now. Things have gotten more complicated. The red man is here.
Red Man is here?
He just killed 4 guards.
Oh, if he killed 4 guards, we should probably leave right now. Because that is not another crime we need on our list. Let's go.
Why do you think I didn't break out?
In other news, we have 1 week to make a treaty, or else Arvello and I will die.
A treaty with what?
We have to go meet with fire giants and make an alliance.
Braun looks out down at Argoth.
Oh, fuck. Well, let's get to it then.
Alright. As you guys begin to leave, before you exit out one of the rooms, you notice that there are your bags and weapons, aside from Argoth. One of the guards kind of overlooking and standing. Don't worry, we have everything all figured out. And you guys re-equip, and you guys immediately leave what looks to be a building on the far side of the city.
Can I do a quick check to make sure there's nothing missing or unusual added to our inventories?
Go ahead, make an investigation check.
Alright. What's my investigation? 15.
You kind of try to shuffle through your infinitely open bag. You notice that there is only one thing missing, and it is the dragon orb. And that's pretty much all that was taken.
Oh, I also relayed the information that the Red Assassin told me to Arya and Arvello, including the fact that we may have more dragons to worry about in the future.
Well, that is troubling, but we have other things to worry about at this point. Maybe we should meet up with your friends. At that
Probably
point,
a good idea.
At that point, we shift over to the wharf, which is the Dedga wharf, which is where the airships, ships in general, are. And this is Monda, Bagamnin, Alana, and Joseph.
Oh.
as you guys are going through the wharf, there are people kind of now dispersing, and things have eased up quite a bit. As you walk in up to one of the warehouses, you see this rather brawny-looking half-orc, several tools in hand, and he's being talked to by one of the guards. And keep in mind, these guards are relatively normal size, where this half-orc is rather large in life, and he's kind of looking down and talking to these somewhat belittling looking individuals.
By brawny, do you mean that like he looks like brawn, or he's just beefy as hell?
He's beefy. He looks like this half-orc looks like he has been working all his life. But you don't know that.
I know, just clarifying.
Let's see.
So,
I miss Sam. He would probably just address it if it was brawn.
okay. So, yeah, we walk up to him. Is he selling the airships? Is he like the airship dude? Or is he just an asshole?
I love the two categories you have. Is he just the airship dude or an asshole?
Well, it's
As
true.
far
Is he both? There's three
you
categories.
As you guys get closer, you can hear this booming voice. No, the man came in and he stole my orb. If you are not going to help me like you useless guards always have been, then you may leave my workshop. And these two individuals look at each other like they don't know what to do. They can't handle the situation, and he looks like he's pretty belligerent at the moment, and so they apologize and they immediately turn around and they walk out.
Oh, alright. Excuse me, sir.
What?
We really need to buy an airship.
I'm not selling any airships right now until I have my orb back.
What kind of orb are you talking about?
Make a persuasion check real quick. He doesn't seem like he's willing to talk to anybody, as this has been...
I rolled an 18.
Okay. It's a smooth black orb. It's the center for an engine, one that I've been designing. Why are you so interested?
I think I may have seen it.
You have.
I think some guy was running around with it.
Kind of lanky, dirty face.
Yeah. I can't remember where he was running to, though. Was he running to the pier? Let's see.
He's a local thief.
I think we saw him around the market.
He's probably trying to sell it off. Damn him.
If I find that orb, will you sell us an airship?
That orb is very important to me. You managed to find that orb, I'd be more than willing to sell you an airship. You managed to bring me the head of the thief, then I'll give you one.
Sounds good to me. Alright, Pagaman. Alright, Lana, let's go.
Alright.
Find a friggin' orb.
What is your name again?
My name's Manda. Manda-May.
The others?
Pagaman?
Gamnan Gorvrol.
And Alana is like,
It's
Alana.
Alana!
It's Alana, hi. And Joseph's like, I'm Joseph! Right.
Okay. And
Then-
Joseph, let's go. We're like down like half the game. Everyone's gone. Alright.
Thank
Anyway.
you. I really appreciate this. I have other things to work on.
I totally forgot where that dude was heading. Was he the guy that headed to the pier? I honestly can't remember.
He was heading into the center of town, as he was kind of just running through. And kind of, if you wish to try and find where he went, You might have to make a investigation check.
Alright, I'll roll for an investigation check.
All right.
Oh, I rolled this. Okay, cool. I rolled a 17. How's that? That looks pretty good.
Alana rolled a natural 1.
Oh,
And
no.
Joseph rolled a, I think, 16. Alright. You guys head back to the area in which you saw this lanky-looking, dirty-faced man as he was running through, and you kind of try and get a general understanding. Even with the help of Verliu and Shay, there is no real way to catch his scent, but you begin to kind of walk around town, and you begin to look around, and you ask quite a number of people, all mostly saying, I don't know.
They're saying shit, right?
Yeah.
Well, shit.
As about another hour passes, at this point, Arya, Braun, and Arvello have all joined back with you as they have found you.
Okay.
You'll all run into what looks to be this very small-looking child. You, Manda, kind of take a knee and you begin to try and talk with him. Hello.
Hi. How are you? We are looking for this, like, really sketchy guy, dirty face, kind of scrawny, holding a black orb. Have you seen where he went, possibly?
Oh, Barkill. Yeah, he's he says he's like an entrepreneur. Like he takes items and he resells them. He's really cool. He sold me a really tiny knife, and I like using it when I cut my bread.
Okay. Well, we just want to go talk to him because he may have taken something that does not belong to him.
Oh no! Did he steal something again?
Yeah. He stole an orb from a person who runs the airship shop. We just want to get it back. We don't want any trouble.
Well, if you're looking for the orb, there is a shop, that sells tons of little knickknacks and items. It's right down the street.
Okay, but we're more looking for the specific orb. So could you please just tell me where your friend is?
He tends to dart around. I saw him go into the shop about a couple of minutes ago, and then he went a little north.
Okay, well, we'll go check the shop. Maybe he sold it to the owner.
All
Braun,
right.
before we leave, Braun taps Mond on the shoulder and then leans in and whispers,
Ask him if he knows where the thief sleeps. In case he's not at the shop, or the orb's not there. We can find him in his nest.
Sorry, do you actually know where he lives, just in case?
I've never actually been inside his place, but he actually has he calls it a homestead in somewhere along the west, kind of the outskirts of the cities. It's a little dark and a little scary there, and that's why Mommy says to never go there, and so I don't.
Okay. Thanks a lot, kiddo. I hand him a bag of 10 gold pieces. Go get yourself something nice to eat.
Thank you. And
Alright.
he kind of takes it and darts off.
All right.
You're too soft on the boy.
He's just a kid.
He may have known more.
You have to be gentle with children.
I'm gentle. Ish.
Well, I say, let Manda deal with the children. Perhaps you're not gentle enough.
As Alana kind of
It's
turns
because
around.
I'm an
You know,
orc.
I had a kid, right?
What?
Yeah, I have a daughter. Alicia.
Oh, what's her name? Oh, that's so cute. I didn't know you had a kid.
I could have sworn we talked about this.
No, we haven't really talked much.
Amanda's only been with us like 3 days, I guess.
Yeah, we've been busy, guys. Learning new things every day. Speaking of which, where have you guys been?
Oh,
Well.
we were captured.
Oh,
Yes, about that.
I failed to protect them.
Don't be so
Yeah,
hard
but
on
we-
you. Don't be so hard on yourself. I mean, I'm pretty sure at some point this would have been expected. But that's besides the point. Basically, we have to get to Bolero Island in order to talk with some fire giants and try to ease some tensions between this country and theirs. That being said, we also need to get an airship, because there is no way onto Bolero Island unless we have an airship.
We also only have 1 week, or else
or else.
We die.
Oh, okay. Well,
So time is a bit of the essence here.
Alright, well, let's get our asses to that shop then and find that orb, so the shop dealer will sell us, or
Right,
give
What's
us
important about
the
the
airship.
orb?
It's something of his, I'm actually not really sure.
Of whom's?
The shop owner
Oh, you
who
mean-
sells the airships.
Konar?
Oh shit.
Yeah!
He's a bit of a rough individual. I've been trying to talk him down in prices recently, so
Well, if we find the orb, he'll give us a ship.
give you a ship?
Yeah.
I'm
We'll
not so
see.
sure about that.
We'll see. So, on to that shop,
Ina.
shall we?
You missed something.
What did I miss?
No, he said he only give you guys a ship if you killed the kid.
Or if you,
You stole
if you
stuff.
get,
Killed the thief.
If you brought his head.
Oh, huh.
Let's not do that.
yeah, you guys just
Let's
got
do
out of
that.
jail.
We've done sketchier things.
Let's
mean-
not do that. Let's not do that.
Depends how bad the guy is, honestly. Let's just get his orb.
All right. As you guys begin to walk towards the northern area of Dhaka, you find yourself in some kind of like this enclosed area. Like it's a very narrow pathway with several different like shops, some food shops, some bakeries, several different item shops. Some individuals look much sketchier than others. You see what looks to be, as the boy had described, a little item shop where tons of knickknacks and stuff. In this front window, like dolls and puppets and little snow globes. What looks to be also like fake jewels at first sight, as they don't seem to have that shine as real ones do. You guys walk in, and you are met with the strong smell of incense, almost like this piney incense. And you walk through, there were like tons of little individual shelves and cabinets, like with glass, and there's stuff everywhere. This place does not look organized whatsoever. And you get towards the back, and you see what looks to be a rather very elderly looking man. Almost basically his eyebrows have definitely grown. He's got this big long beard. His eyes are nearly shut. Definitely very wrinkly. This is a very, very old man. And he's just kind of sitting there. As much as you guys can tell, he's trying to just keep an eye on the shop.
Hi, we were wondering if you have a black orb in stock. Maybe some skeevy guy came in here, sold it to you. Does that ring a bell?
Subtlety is not your strength, Munda, is it?
Hey! What do you say?
Black orb! Do
We're looking
you
for black
have it?
orb.
Black orb!
Round, black, orb, got one.
What I assume to be bronze testicle.
Attack orb!
A
Braun just
black
punches
orb.
McGum into his stomach, by the way.
A black orb!
Yes,
Yes!
black orb.
I think I have one. And he kind of gets up, he grabs for his cane, and he takes his pretty well amount of time getting out of his chair and kind of moving around. And
Braun looks over the rest of the group and says,
You know, for every second he takes, Orion and Arvello are 1 second closer to dying.
we have 1 week. We have 1 week. As
It
Arvello
may
is
take them a week to reach the back of the shop.
about what it seems to be 5 minutes. The man brings what looks to be a very smooth looking black orb, and he places it on the counter. 10,000 gold.
Do we really love Arya and Arvello that much?
Yes.
Braun punches McGum as hard as he can. Hard enough to do damage.
Make an attack roll.
Fuck you. Hold on.
Arya considers conjuring fire in whatever ways she can.
Holy fuck, I got an 18, Aaron. Just a nat 18.
Fuck you.
Oh.
Hold on.
I'll pay for most of it.
Will this
I think.
will this still be a dexterity saving throw, right?
No, it's against your armor class.
Oh,
I
fuck
have-
you.
Unless
Good!
wait, if you wish to dodge it, since this
Yeah.
isn't really a combat round, if you wish to dodge it, go ahead and make a dexterity throw. It's against what now?
An 18.
An 18. All right.
Fuck.
Braun doesn't want to hurt him, just he wants to hurt him, you know what I mean?
16.
All right. Braun,
They
just
think of like Natsu,
roll
Ray, rivalry going.
1d4. Don't add your modifier.
You said D4?
Yeah, just
Yeah, I
1d4.
roll for damage, you dick.
Okay, sorry, because it kept cutting out on me. Don't know if you're under mine. You're not gonna like me, Kevin.
4.
4.
He jabs you in the side really hard. You go,
That's what you get for being an asshole!
Hey, idiots, can you not fight in this man's shop? Thanks.
In your rough house.
If it was a fight, the dragon would be a new pair of boots by now.
You.
We don't
you-
have
as
time
he-
for this.
As he yells this, you immediately hear.
Braun just slowly turns and looks like that kind of slow anime turn.
Alright.
He's falling asleep.
Seriously?
Alright.
We're not
On the count
taking it.
On the count of 3, we scream as loud as we can.
And immediately Arvello says, no. Excuse me, kind sir. Hey, what do you want, young whippersnappers?
Oh my god, you actually said whippersnapper.
I will
Gotta say like
kindly-
that.
I will kindly pay for this orb. And the rest of my compatriots here will pay me back in interest.
You know we have the money, Arvello.
Yeah,
I have 9,985. So if someone wants to throw in the other 15, I can buy it.
I mean, the dragon's rich enough for all of us. He can just pay out of pocket.
Well, with
we
that,
all can pay out of pocket.
well,
Fine,
with that
I'll
being
buy
said,
it.
then yeah, you go ahead and pay for the black orb. And he kind of pushes it, and he takes the gold and he pushes it off the counter, and it just falls. Oh no! And he immediately tries to bend down to go get it. You guys immediately, which have taken you the better part about 30 minutes of dealing with this man, have just immediately left the shop. About another 20.
Braun looks at
Shit, I'm
McGum.
Burn the shop down.
No!
He won't notice.
You're not
He's
burning
going
that
to die
man's
soon
shop down.
anyway.
That's awful!
Run.
Let's just get the hell out of here.
I
Alright.
think you've been near Argyle too long.
Look, I'm worried about Orion and Velo, okay? I'm a little testy right now.
If I would have just let those guards execute me, we wouldn't be in this mess!
Don't say that.
No,
Don't
hold
Do
on.
that either.
Hold on. Calm down, everybody. As much as the situation is rather difficult, this is a better chance than none. Right, Orion? Not wrong.
But it's just a burden to all of you.
You're
No,
not to any of us.
Think of it like this, Arya. There is a bigger plan than this. I mean, if this manages to succeed, we don't die, and this country sees no war between any of those fire giants, which would, let's be honest, obliterate the entire coastal line. That's just the way things are. But just imagine, even though we wouldn't even take the credit, we would be unspoken heroes. And I value that a little bit more. And, well, yes, my life, now at a time limit, and yours as well, I consider this a much more better chance than none. Right? Right. So with that being said, let's head back to the wharf, speak with Conor, as I had to look over to the paper.
And what if he gets mad that we didn't bring the head of the thief?
Then he's gonna have to deal with it, because I'm not killing that guy.
We'll just pay full price.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that a lot of you have enough money, and also with me, and also, like I said,
We
this
also
might
need-
be a great business opportunity as well, so...
Oh,
let's do
Velo,
that.
we also need to go by our hotel or collect our gear.
We will do that soon. But let's go buy an airship, try to enjoy whatever we can for tonight at the Crystal Festival, because I'm pretty sure it's going to take time to prepare it.
Fair enough.
And then from that point on, we will head to the Bolero Islands and try to solve everything out from there. Alright. Cool? Cool. And you guys immediately take about another 15-20 minutes to getting back to the wharf. You guys notice it is probably a little bit past the afternoon, probably 2, maybe 3 o'clock. You guys are noticing the town is getting very prepared. In what seems to be the shift of tone, you begin to see several large chunks of magical crystals. Ones that you've noticed actually when Remy was coming through to get his. You guys make it back to the wharf. You see what looks to be a Tonor who has been pacing back and forth. Hopefully things would have, hoping things would be solved. Hello, Tonor. However, like I said, I'm not selling you an airship for 150,000 gold. How many times must we discuss this? Well, I think we might have something that could possibly change your mind. And the lot all joining in behind him.
Mm-hmm.
We have retrieved your orb. And who has it currently?
I think did I have it, or did you have
Yeah,
it?
it's Monda.
That was me, yeah. I pull out the orb from
Oh no, wait,
my,
Begaman paid for it.
Yeah,
Did you? I thought I paid
Yeah.
for it.
I paid
Okay.
for it.
Begaman.
So then you have it. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
You begin pull out the black orb, and kind of put it in his hands, and he kind of looks around and he gets a good feel of it. This is very much my orb. What of the head of the thief?
We don't have that. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Sorry.
We're not murderers.
Shame.
Well,
Petty
Not
thievery
this
is not really petty thievery is not really worth death, you know.
Maybe one of his hands, but that'll be for the law to find him if they ever do. So, as promised, I would sell you all a ship. What are you looking for?
Something red.
No. What is the fastest model you have available?
And preferably in red.
We'll paint it red with the blood of our enemies if we have to.
Hush.
Well, I have 3 different kinds of ships. I have one that use sails, mostly with very little magical help. One with both magic and sails, which pretty easy balance, makes for pretty average speeds. But definitely if the wind comes down, it definitely helps the ship get along. And then we have one that is strictly a magical airship.
Is that your fastest one?
I would say the latter of the two would probably be the fastest, depending on conditions for the first one, which is the sails and magic.
And how much would that cost?
Well, since you have brought back my orb, I would have sold it to you for 250,000 gold. Considering the situation, I would drop it down to 175,000 gold.
Can Braun, since they're both half orcs, can Braun see if maybe they share some sort of tribe linkage that would make him lower the price a little bit?
At least another 25,000.
Yeah.
You kind of step forward. What do you want to say to kind of just persuade him?
I didn't know if maybe I could roll a check to see if we were from perhaps the same region or same tribe of orc.
Make an investigation check.
15.
You kind of talk to him and kind of get a little bit of his background. He is a half-orc that is originally a Celsian, and he did travel quite a bit. He's not from Al-Anon. He's nowhere near Al-Anon. He came from a herd that was basically one of the original first 3 herds here in the Celsium, but their bloodline has gone so far off, it's hard to tell, it's hard to really tell, where they started or where a lot of, where they kind of branched off, at what point did this orc have a baby with this woman, or when did this half-orc woman have a baby with this man? And so the way he would describe his lineage is that you are nowhere near related.
Well, could I ask him if he wouldn't mind helping a fellow half-orc out advance in the world that is prejudiced against half-orcs?
I've never met much prejudice.
Go to the Western continent.
I say with a laugh.
Make a persuasion check.
All right. Come on, baby. Daddy needs a new airship. Maybe you could get a bigger desk. 18.
Half-orc in nature, yes. But I am still a businessman. I'm sorry, but 175,000 stands.
I'll pay all that I have towards it.
How much do you have?
I have about 102,000.
Okay. I think Joseph wants to chip in.
I'm saying
Let's
I'll put
fucking
in.
He's like
ask him.
77. Yeah, well, because he told me he wanted to buy something really big, so maybe he can spend all his money on the airship.
Well, hold on. Let me do the math real quick.
Because he has like 77,000 something.
Yeah. How much does Arya have? 102,000.
Let's see. How much did we bring it down to?
175,000.
Oh, 1 second, Aaron. What about asking him that after we're done using it for this quest, perhaps he could use it for trading and we just take half the profits? Since we purchased the airship, but he can still use it for trading.
Wait, this is for Arvello? Towards Arvello?
Or, no, I meant towards the shipwright. I mean, if Arvello wants to pay for it, yeah, he's more willing to jump in on the offer.
Well, I mean, split between the 6 of us, it'd be 29,000.
Yeah.
So
I just think maybe we could get a little bit more of a discount if the guys say would want to use it as part of like maybe a trading enterprise.
But
Oh, hold on.
the reason that-
I just messaged Sam. I said to him, "Hey, the players are gonna buy an airship. Want to spend a good chunk for it?" So let's give him about a minute to figure that out. Arvello steps in. Well, considering how much gold I have, I'd be more than willing to chip in about 25,000 gold.
It was 175,000.
Yep, it is the pretty, and he does seem prudent, as in like he wants to hopefully use this airship for business later part in the in your guys's adventure. So hopefully,
You mean I'm assuming Arvello, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So the final check stands at 150,000.
Okay.
And do keep in mind, you guys, this is me trying to get you guys to spend as much gold as possible for that whole fucking Tonfa thing.
Yeah, you can't let us just have money, can you?
No, I cannot.
Well, I can kick in at least 40 grand.
I'm gonna say, as long as we split it by like 30 each, we're good.
I only have like 9 grand because I didn't.
Yeah,
make,
Mina doesn't
I
have
didn't
much.
make that money.
Okay,
but
let me do the math
just a-
5 ways.
Give me 10. Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, the
it's-
Dragon Board does math for gold.
Let me-
Okay,
Treasure
so-
hunter.
Okay, is that right now? Is it 150 that we have to split it?
175.
The 150.
Well, I
Aaron
mean,
said.
our bellow.
He wants to be our business partner, basically.
All right.
Okay.
Still 30. If it was just the 5 of us,
Okay.
it'd be 30.
Yeah, that's easy to do.
Yeah. I mean, I already spent 10,000. You fox.
I should get a
gonna
discount.
leave-
No,
I was-
I should get a discount because I paid for the goddamn order to get us this
I-
goddamn airship.
I can give you 9,985.
I don't want your money.
Also,
I
I
have caused
messaged
so
Dava
much-
as well. I wanted to see how much if she wants to chip in.
I've caused so much trouble for you all already. I'll throw in
Shut up.
100,000.
Braun just puts his hand on Arya's shoulder and looks at her.
You've caused far less trouble than anyone this.
I'm assuming right now
Don't
I'm about to hear
say
begrudgingly. Okay, I'll do more. Alright. Just make sure she shows her fear of heights. I think it's so everybody wants to do like 30,000.
Yeah.
Except
Braun
for
will
me,
do 40.
I guess.
Braun will do 40 if he gets to name it.
He doesn't want my money, so I'm not paying, I guess. Unless
He
you
wasn't
want.
counting
Yeah. I feel left out.
You're new. Tell you what, we'll carve a figurehead. You can buy a figurehead that looks like you to put on the end of the ship. On the back of the ship. Wing spread and everything.
You don't know that.
We don't need that.
I know, but I'm saying she could make it where that. I'm not speaking as Braun. I'm speaking as Richard.
Oh, okay.
That would only slow down the ship, wouldn't it?
If I was speaking as Braun, I'd be
That's
all
not-
gruff and gravelly and shit.
It's not useful. It's not useful.
Well,
I wouldn't necessarily make it like.
I can throw in
Wouldn't you sure it wouldn't affect it that
9,985.
much?
I'll be right back.
I can throw in 9,985. I wasn't even expecting to have any money.
You know what I just realized?
What?
We could have just paid like 10 gold for the orb because the old man had to have been blind, and we didn't do a check
Yeah.
to see if he had.
You guys didn't know what the fuck he is. He's an old decrepit. He doesn't know. He's got dementia.
It's not right
All right.
to do that, and it'll come back to us in a good way.
All right.
No, it won't.
Yes, it will. Trust me.
Alana, as she steps forward, begrudgingly and also considering the circumstance, I will throw in 30,000 gold. And so plus the
Hey, baby cakes.
she kind of just backwardsly rubs her chest like this.
Good to see they're fighting.
Yeah.
So from Arvello, I guess if it's gonna be from everybody, it's 30,000. So everybody kind of chips in about 30,000. I haven't heard anything back from Sam.
I mean,
I'm sure he'd be okay with it though.
I
Because
know
he
for a
did want to make the flying car last set video.
literally just spend all his money. I know for a fact he wants to spend all his money. Just
Joseph
let him
does not like gold. That is a fact.
just let him spend all his money.
He's a monk. He has no need for material.
No. He
possessions.
hates gold because he hated being a dwarf mining for other people's gold.
Like all his money. He has 77,240 gold still. And I quote, "I'm gonna try and lose it all in the next 4 episodes, so let's make him pay for most of it." I have it. I will copy, like, he said that to me. He did.
I heard it.
Aaron, could we possibly give him the location of the thief, like his home, for a discount? Or would the group veto that idea?
I vetoed that. Let's just pay for the damn ship.
We might as well. I mean,
We're not spreading unnecessary violence. It's not what I believe in.
we might as well. I mean, like we're gonna end up using it later on anyway.
All
Let's
right.
just buy the ship. We need it.
I
Just buy the stuff with information to the guy.
I mean, I guess I'd be more than willing to say okay at this point for that sake.
Yeah, but the group outvoted me.
No, for Sam. I mean, if he's okay with it,
Yeah,
which I'm pretty sure he is. So
I posted the receipts.
all right,
Trust me, he's totally fine with it.
all right. Then 30,000 for him too. It is.
And if he has a problem with it, he can talk to his daughter about that.
So
I question Seth's business judgment.
it's like I'll put in 30,000 gold. So
Hell, we'll pay a full 200,000 for it. I just want to get rid of this blasted gold.
all right. So as a collective, so Arvello 30,000, Alana 30,000, Sam 30,000. That's 90. Hawk, you're putting in 30,000, so
Yeah.
that's 120. Agamben is 30,000, which is 150, and then Arya will cover the rest, right?
Yes.
All right,
How much is the rest?
which is 50,000.
I think he said the final asking price he asked for was 175. Then Arvella's bid, then the rest of ours.
It's 20. It's 25,000 from you, Arya, if you're paying for the rest. All right. From that point, all of you bring together whatever your gold is. You all see the Tonar or Konor kind of looks, and he's like, "All right, all right. then begin prepping your ship for throughout the night. And really, I can't thank you all enough.
Thank you, sir.
Right. Which ship was it that you guys wanted again?
The fastest one.
The one with the magical sails.
The one that's red.
The one that was really
Red like
expensive
Mother
and
Russia.
fast.
Red like the Red Army, like Mother Russia.
What is Mondo from?
I'll have my other rights painted a proper color for you.
Oh, thank you.
Let's get a figurehead for it too. A horned
need a-
female demon.
We don't need a figurehead. It's just a ship.
Well, a figurehead is just for extra luck.
I know.
Me and my shipwrights will work through the night and prepare it by tomorrow morning.
Thank you.
Can we also get a word bubble on it saying your mama is blank?
That'll be the, like, bumper sticker.
I got approval from Sam, so Sam, 30,000 K from you. And that's on record. He looks towards down in his workshop. He kind of calls some of the individuals, which all seem to have been working on other ships. They kind of poke their heads out, and he kind of gives them a very strong, stern look towards one of the ships. And by tomorrow, hopefully you might have a proper name. And
We need to come up with a name, guys.
he then leaves off to his work.
I know it's cliche, but my vote goes either for the Going Merry or my dick.
I was gonna say the Sunny.
Because I feel like we should go One Piece. I'm not gonna lie.
I was going One Piece as well.
I know that's what I said. Going Merry is my first idea.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to ask Ava and Sam what they would want to call the ship. Knowing Sam, it's gonna be something ridiculous, but
Arya's booty. Because we all gonna get bad up in that.
Oh my god.
Hi.
Meanwhile, Tara's just kind of like, fuck all of you. Just fuck all of you.
am a lady.
Oh my god.
Maybe
I
I'm a
still say we should get the
freaking
female,
machine.
like the succubus-ish figurehead for the ship.
all right.
Basically Arya, but with wings.
You guys managed to get your finalized paperwork. You also receive what looks to be a ledger with several different stamps and pages, which allow you to travel all throughout the countries. There is one requirement upon buying an airship. You must have a proper air flag or a proper flag. Which indicates that you are legal.
Oh.
So
Could be the incorrigible flag?
it
Do we
can
choose
be.
what's on? We choose what's on the flag.
It can be.
Yeah. It's
Let's
our
make it a
incorrigible
waxing
flag.
gibbous.
No, it's our incorrigible flag we haven't made yet.
No, let's make it a waxing gibbous.
Alana's vote is Skyline, or something like that.
The skyline with a moon on top, or a crescent moon, or a waning crescent moon.
How about...
All about moons here, guys.
Arvello looks to all of you and says, "Well, my vote is whatever is the most voted for. So, should any of you come to a difficult agreement, I will be the deciding vote."
Well, let's see. What flies? Dragons. What is pretty
I've
good?
got it, Bagaman. It is named after you. The S says, Bagaman sucks double dick.
Even Arvello kind of. You guys, by the way, are now walking through the town. You begin to realize it is now the beginning of the dusk hours. It does seem like there's a. Actually, you want to know what? All right. For the sake. No, I guess they're already informed, so it doesn't matter. You guys begin to notice that there are definitely more and more of these large crystals. As you guys get down towards the center of the town where, as you guys remember, there were several different churches and cathedrals, you begin to notice that each church at the top has this gigantic amount of piles of crystals.
Do I know what these crystals are?
As they are familiar into this world, these are magic crystals. They are often used to combine magical properties into items, or just to use, or just to be able to store magical abilities into them should they be formed and cut right. So,
Okay.
so like some magical crystals, like if you ever find one, and Arvello does sell these, there's some that are colored and are based off of a magical spell that resides within them, and after so many uses, the crystal will fade into this grayish color and basically turn to dust. But as you guys are walking down this cathedral, or basically this cathedral-like alley, you notice several of these churches out their windows and on top of their towers, piles of magical stones. And it seems like this year, as it seems like Erithus had to kind of win every year, it seems like this year Bahamut seems to have his many more crystals than some of the other churches, and I guess you can kind of thank Remy for that, as he was probably one of the leading people who managed to bring back about 40 pounds worth of the stuff.
Bronze smiles and points at Arya, like nudges Arya and points towards the Bahamut Cathedral. Just to make sure her and the rest of the group notice the additional crystals Bahamut had.
Yeah. It is, you guys kind of stick around. You now notice that there are several crowds. There are people who are wearing masks. There are now several fairy lights also outstretching in between the buildings. And as you begin to walk through, like, it's like this very golden glow through these alleyways and areas. It's a very spectacular kind of looking festival. It's very quiet. Let's see.
Braun leans over to Arya and quietly whispers,
"Well, this isn't the circumstances I originally intended, but would you still like to see the Crystal Festival with me before we depart?"
These weren't the circumstances I imagined, but yes.
By the way, Sam's vote was the Saucy Badger.
Oh, Eva texted me. She
Yep.
said 1,000 Sunny, much to my charging because I wanted Going Merry.
All right, 1,000 Sunny.
Yeah.
I saw someone put in the chat the Mary Monda, which I like that because it sounds like a real ship name.
That's a bit much, don't you think?
What about the Mary Maria?
Let's call it the SSA Honey.
The Mary Maria!
The Mary Maria!
That is the
Mary
ship
Maria,
on
that
sale.
works.
I was gonna say the SSAN, but okay.
The Mary
Weird.
Maria.
Our ship is sailing.
LOL.
LOL.
I love that.
Yeah, the Maria may be shelling, but Braria just hit it off.
Oh, please, you'll be gone soon.
Our ship
Um,
literally. Literally said.
Which ship will sail? No one knows.
knows, but the Mary Mary is gonna fly.
As you guys continue on down, you kind of see that there is some solemn in this festival as well as now at these churches. You see several clerics, paladins, all dragging out these stone tablets and affixing them to the front of their respective cathedrals. Many of you walk up and you notice that there are several names on these stone tablets. And you can kind of see that there's much more reason to magic, and there's much more reason for this festival. It is to respect the dead. It is also to respect the world for what it is. And even though you've known that this country does have its prejudices against tieflings and kind of a stronger upholding for its laws, you take note that sometimes these people are not what they seem to be. As you've met with Remy, as you've met with the Ruby Enclave, laws are a very terrible thing. And as you guys begin to walk down a little bit more this path, and you see more of these stone tablets, one specifically, what looks to be a much more dingier looking church, kind of black obsidian windows, blackened stone. There are several affixed statues of ravens sitting perched, and you see that they have no stones, but simply you can feel that this is where people follow the Raven Queen. And for you, Arya, you definitely feel some resounding effect to it, as you kind of feel that even though the Raven Queen does look over the basically the Warden of Death, there is a sense of much more solemn and sadness that comes from this building. As even though there are those who respect death, this one probably just doesn't like to talk about it the most.
While the group's looking at this, can Braun just reach over and hold Arya's hand?
You can certainly try.
Does Arya allow Braun to hold her hand?
I don't know. Does Arya allow this?
Arya's eyes sort of like open really wide, and she gets completely flustered and blushes like mad, but allows it, at least right now.
All right.
Oh yeah, my boy gonna get some.
For you, Braun, you kind of hear Argoff say that an honorable death is the only death needed.
Braun agrees with Argoff. He just nods, so Argoff will recognize it.
You kind of see his bony figure, as you've seen it before, kind of take a bit of shadowy resemblance towards the front of this church, and he kind of just nods a bit. It seems like this being, no matter how much of a tyrant he was, kind of respects death in itself as well, as he is now forced to live this life. And Arvello kind of, well, it's a very nice night and very good time. We should head back, rest up, and prepare for our travels tomorrow. and he begins to take a travel back towards the hotel in which you guys have been staying.
On the way back, can Braun okay, can the people talk on the way back, or are we just
Go ahead.
cutting back to the hotel?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right. Braun leans over and whispers to Arya,
Don't worry about the week ahead. No matter what comes before us, I will lay down my life for you if it is needed. I won't let
Arya-
this contract beat you.
Arya, at that point, releases his hand really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say that.
Braun looks over to her and says, just solemnly,
I've seen many friends die in my life. I don't want to see another one fall. I will do everything in my power to keep you alive.
I'm not worth that. You're not going to risk yourself for my sake.
Arya, I risk myself every day. Every day I stand and face the sun is another risk. Risking it for someone I care about is far more worth it than fighting any legion of monster. I don't want to see someone I care about fall. And trust me, I don't plan on falling anytime soon either. So you don't have to worry about that.
Worry about the others. I can't.
I worry
can't
about all
take
of
that.
you. And I worry about you especially. Even if you don't want it, you are worthy of being worried about. You are worth fighting for.
I guess I just don't understand why.
I suppose I don't understand what you mean either. I just know that you're someone who I think is worth fighting for. And I wish no one would ever tell you otherwise.
I just don't know what you think of me.
I care about you greatly. I care about you more than anyone else I know.
And that's
You're the first person I've come to love since.
and he just trails off thinking about all the people who got murdered by Duncan.
It's kind of like PTSD for you. It kind of...
Yeah, it's hard for him to talk about.
Yeah, it's kind of a heart-dropping experience for you, like knowing many friends, the people you've considered family at this point, are dead, and there's a man out there who has caused this, and there's not much you can personally do in order to solve it, and it's hard.
Braun takes a very deep breath and lets out with a sigh.
This group is the first group you have allowed myself to care about. I didn't expect to find someone who I would care for more than as a friend, though. I care about you greatly.
Ron, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think or feel in those sort of ways, or at least I'm not.
Tara, I hate to say I can barely hear you.
Ron, I'm not so sure that I know exactly what my own feelings are.
Braun just nods solemnly.
That's fine. I don't expect you to know what your feelings are. It's taken me a long time to understand my feelings. Just know, no matter what, I will always care for you, no matter what you choose. Even if we are not meant to be together, You are someone I will always care deeply for. And as with anyone in the group, I would lay down my life to protect yours.
Not for my sake, Ron. Not for my sake. And are they at the hotel now?
By now, you guys have finally made it to the hotel. As you guys open the door, you are greeted with the woman that had originally checked you in. Oh, I'm so sorry, but some of the blacksmith had come by and dropped off equipment for a brawn. I'm assuming that's you, fine gentleman right here.
Yeah. Yes, that would be me.
Righto. They're in your respective room.
Thank you.
No problem. And I'll give you your card for that later.
All right, sounds good.
All your guys' cards for the equipment should I try and remember what it was? That was a week ago, and I didn't write anything down. Oops.
Mine was a badass shield made from a Doomstalker.
Or Doom Pitter.
And a Doom Pitter, yeah, Doom Pitter and the sword. Okay. Sam had an axe that was enchanted also.
Oh, with the dragon's teeth, right? Okay.
Yeah, so was the sword that Braun had.
Okay. I could immediately tell you what the effects are too, but we'll deal with that.
It's all good. You know, it's not a dire emergency.
Yeah. You guys return back to your guys' room. Joseph and Alana both seem kind of a bit out of it. We're only kind of spry about buying the airship. Alana describes to you, Begonnen, that she's still kind of afraid of heights. Sorry. And I'm pretty sure you try to reassure her the best way you can.
It's okay, love. You can ride on Papa Begonnen's back.
Braun instinctively just throws up in the bathroom in his room for some reason.
Yeah, it's not really much of a mess, but it must have been something you ate. It must have been something.
He just looks over at Joseph.
I was overcome by a strange, disgusting feeling.
Do you have diarrhea?
Only when I think of you.
Oh, that's not nice. He kind of laughs it off.
I snorted.
That was terrible.
I'm sorry, guys.
He kind of goes into his bed, and he kind of rests up for a bit.
Aaron, is there any paper in the room? Like writing stuff, like hotels sometimes have?
This isn't like a formal hotel, as there is bathrooms and showers. They are still kind of like, almost like 3-star bathrooms and showers, if that makes sense. But this is a 5-star hotel for you guys. But there's not
I just
really...
didn't know if there was like a pad and paper or whatever.
Yeah, there is no writing utensil that is left around for you guys.
Okay, just wanna.
Of course, Arya and Wanda, you guys are within your guys' respective rooms. Wanda, you let your wings spread out, as I'm pretty sure you would. Is there any last thing you guys want to kind of do? Any RP?
Wanna fuck that poo?
Alana just puts a pillow between you two.
Alana looks at you, kind of taps your face, and says, "No, not tonight."
That's probably the most accurate evil you've done so far. I'm not gonna lie.
Point made. Point. That is true. I think that is the most on point evil you've done tonight.
I'm pretty sure there was some intention for Amanda and Arya if you guys still wanted.
Yeah. That's why Brian's not doing it. Let Ari and Amanda do their stuff right now.
Talking. Girl talk.
Yeah.
Bonding.
All that shiz.
Is she here?
Yeah, you guys are in the same room. Remember?
No, I mean, is Nina.
She was here like a second ago. What the hell?
Where'd she go?
I'm right here. Oh, hey. Sorry. I've been talking to you guys the whole time, but my microphone was on mute.
Oh, no.
Come on.
Oh,
Mina, stop failing.
I was like, I totally thought, yeah, we were gonna talk, right? I don't know. Okay, because I was like, yeah, let's talk, and then you're like, where'd you go? And I'm like, guys, I'm right here. I do that a lot. Anyway, continuing on. Sorry. Manda senses that something's off, so she looks over to Arya and asks, "Are you okay? Do you want to talk about anything?"
I'm not particularly okay right now. I will be fine. I just... When she trails off, she kind of looks out the window.
I walk over to the... is there like a balcony in our room?
No, but there is a giant window.
I walk over to the window and open it.
It gets about a quarter of the way open, just enough for like pretty much this to kind of be able to poke out, but it is pretty set to make sure that people don't just jump out a window.
Oh, god damn it. Okay.
I would have wanted to go flying.
That's okay. We can still just we'll figure it out. So what's on your mind?
Well, a few things. The fact that he could be executed within the week.
Mm-hmm.
My only crime being existing here.
That's bullshit.
Rough, buddy.
It must have been scary.
It was. And Braun, he always seems so ready to try to protect me. And that has been concerning me as well.
You two seem very close. You must care about it a lot.
He does more than he should. I mean, he sort of confessed some non-friendship sort of feelings to me, and I'm not quite sure how to take that.
Oh, well, I mean, how do you feel about him? You know, are you just confused or scared?
A bit of both. I was married once, and, well, long story short, he got executed, so that didn't end quite well.
I'm so sorry.
I develop feelings for lots of different people, and they're always fleeting. I haven't really considered a relationship in a very long time. And even then, I have feelings for lots of people for very short amounts of time. I don't want to play with anyone's head. And I don't want to go into something when I am not 100% confident in it. He's a friend. That's what he's been.
I know. I don't quite understand relationships because I've never been in one, but I do know that the heart takes time to heal, and sometimes it's good to get out there and take chances, you know? Yeah, it sucks, and you may have feelings for a lot of people, but that can be good. And maybe sometimes it's good that it hurts, because if it doesn't hurt, then does it really matter?
I guess you're right. But I don't want to lead him on. I feel like maybe I have.
I mean, I'm sure that he'd understand. It's up to you. I'm not saying go for it. I'm not saying don't go for it. I'm just saying do whatever will make you happy at this moment. Because all we have is right now. You know? Times are
Well,
always changing so fast.
I could only have this week.
That's true. I promise you, you don't just have this week. I'm not gonna let that happen. Okay?
Okay. I must
Now-
ask you,
Uh-huh.
why do you hide what you are?
You know, I don't really know. Maybe I guess I'm just afraid that people are scared. Not everyone is really accepting of difference, but I also feel like if people know who I am, they might try to use me for something I don't really want to do.
Well, whatever anyone might say, it can't be worse than horrible demon monster.
You're not
You
a
can
horrible
take-
human monster.
You can thank your dear old dad for that comment.
My dad?
The buffoon, Joseph.
Oh. Don't listen to him. He's an idiot. He's not my real dad.
Joseph
Though he-
instinctively,
He is really funny.
and
He
then
is
he goes
really
back
funny.
to sleep.
He took me into his room the other night, and he threw a wrench at me.
That sounds like Joseph, alright.
I gotta
is
say,
funny.
I've never been more alert in my life. He is very endearing. But you're not a monster.
I know I'm not. I know inside that I'm not.
That's all that matters.
You just
You
got
know?
really
But I was-
preachy.
It's hard not to feel like a monster when just today I was arrested.
If being different is a crime, then maybe I should be arrested too. But it shouldn't be. And I'm sorry you got singled out for that. It's not fair. You're just different, that's all. I'm different too. Everyone's different.
I'm putting all of my friends in danger just by existing.
Your existence is not a danger to us. It's the bad people out in the world who try to use it against you. But honestly, the differences that we have are our strengths, and you should use them to your advantage. You're amazing. Don't let anyone stop you from thinking that. You know?
Can I tell you a secret, Monda?
Yes.
I'm not just a regular tiefling. My lineage. I'm the daughter of the king of the Nine Hells, Osmodeus. And I fear that if not just being a tiefling, that could mean danger for me someday.
I see. That's heavy.
Right?
Mondo, you feel the weight of the world. the weight of a completely different dimension upon you.
I love the anachronism for Monda's speech.
Well, I mean, that's.
I'm sorry, I snort laugh a lot. It's bad.
It's okay.
It's
we're used to
okay.
it, bro.
I practiced snorting just in case I was on a bad date in a movie. I could try to annoy the pants off of people and be like, ah, that's so funny.
No, sorry, that's just me. I can't help it.
No, you're cute. Anyway. Listen, Arya. It doesn't matter who you are or where you came from. All that matters is who you want to be and what you want to accomplish with what you have. And from what I've seen, you are probably one of the most genuinely nice people I've ever met. And I will never think any less of you. You're a very noble person.
As are you. I never imagined that I'd wind up becoming friends with someone of celestial lineage, or that they would be so accepting of me.
How can I judge anybody? I have these wings on my back.
They're beautiful, and it must feel amazing to fly.
Would you like to?
I would love to.
I can show you the world.
Exact same fucking thing.
Splendid. Tell me, Princess, now when did you last let your heart
decide?
A whole new world.
Don't you
Aaron,
dare
you're gonna have to
close
cut
your
this.
mouth.
No, it's fine.
Things to see.
Yeah, that's right, you guys. Like, I can only allow like 15 seconds until I get hit with the copyright strike.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh, no.
Fucking Disney.
Damn, bitch, back that ass up. Okay, anyway. See, we broke it. Anyway, all right, do you trust me?
For the sake of the situation, you guys managed to make it to the roof, and you guys see what looks to be this dark but yet glowing city, as there are no real candle lights except for the lights coming from the magical crystals. These slightly golden but also this bluish kind of hue as it goes throughout the city.
Wow, it's gorgeous.
Do you trust me?
Do you trust me?
Another Aladdin line. I love this. And for in a place like a Celsium. Oh.
I
Only
know,
in a
right?
Celsium.
Only in a Celsium.
By the way, I think we're making people in the chat cry right now.
Okay. All right. Manda steps on the ledge and holds out her hand and smiles. Are you ready?
Arya grabs her hand. Yes.
Okay. Manda pulls Arya up onto her back, because she's teeny.
Yeah.
All right. It's going to be a little rough at first, but this is going to be awesome. And then she slowly falls forward, dips, and shoots back up.
For the
Question.
sake of the
Aaron.
situation, hold on. For the sake of the situation, I need you to make a strength check.
Oh!
Oh no. Arya might be too fat.
That. Oh, yes! Yes! Okay, I rolled a 19.
Wings
Am I strong enough?
outspread. Hold on. Wings outspread. Arya on your back. You lean off the side of your hotel. By the way, there isn't a single person in sight for this, by the way. You're lucky.
Oh, yeah. It's like dark out, right? No one's out in the dark. Haha.
Not just that, why is there no one out at all? Like guards, nothing.
Oh, no.
It is Christmas festival too.
A majority of people seem to be towards the center of the town, while the hotel is way off to the side. You guys take a bit of a dip into the alleyway, and Manda pulling up almost about 5-10 feet from getting towards the ground, and you guys into the night sky, and you fly 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 feet into the air. And you guys are just basically flying and soaring. Now the city, from this height, from just this pure spectacle, is astonishing. It is beautiful. It is wondrous.
It is gay.
I know, I was just saying this is so gay. I love it.
Aaron, what I was going to ask earlier was, could Braun have been looking at his window and have seen that at the time?
I don't know. Make a perception check.
Alright, let's see.
Actually,
Perception is.
it would be with disadvantage because they technically had 3/4 cover. Let's say for that.
So I roll 2 and pick the lowest one?
Yep.
Okay. I don't think that's going to be the low one because that was a 19. The second one was a 17.
You
So that was the lowest.
You hear a large whoosh for the most part. DC was set to 25 though because of 3/4 cover.
Yeah.
You hear a large whoosh though, like a large gust of wind. You're not really Dead Guy isn't a prudent to that, but it's a pretty differing air, but you don't really take it as much of anything.
Oh, thank God. I'm not ready to talk to him about this yet.
For you guys, this spectacle, this picture of, Dead Guy is absolutely enamoring. You guys fly well over towards the wharf. You can definitely still see some of the lights are still on, candlelit, magic stones as well. It seems like they are still hard at work fixing up your guys' new airship. You guys go around towards the western area, definitely a little bit darker. Very much doesn't seem like they're celebrating much because it does seem like the slums of the town. You guys managed to make about a full circle, the rest of the town looking absolutely spectacular. Considering this town is represented by Erithus, which is the goddess of civilization and invention. You guys come back around. I would say, considering your initial strength roll, I'm going to go ahead and say that you managed to fly down onto the top of the building, coming to a very little bit of a rough but strong stop. And you guys managed to kind of take it all in. Pretty fantastic feeling.
No kiss.
No.
Is that what it feels like every time?
I don't know. It's up to you guys.
What did she say? She cut out.
I said, I asked, is that what it feels like every time?
Every single time.
I've never felt more alive.
I know, I'm glad you are having fun.
I just feel like right now, somewhere in his sleep, Joseph would be like, "Oi, me next! Me next!" Not even know what he's talking about in his sleep.
It looks like he's grabbing something and trying to put it towards his face as if he's like trying to drink something, but it's not working.
In an instant, Arya just wraps Manda in a bear hug. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Look how easily overwhelmed Manda is in this series.
Manda's just like a cinnamon roll, honestly.
She is a
She
precious
is.
pure for this world.
Too pure for the world.
A really, really
Good for
tall
this world,
cinnamon
too
roll.
pure.
You guys make it back down. You guys go ahead and you
For a week.
make it back down into your rooms. Now very late at night, you kind of take this as, time to rest. And the night proceeds on. It is now the next morning.
Ooh.
Ooh, hold on. Orion.
Do.
Let's see. It is now the beginning of the first of the 7 days of the contract, and you guys immediately pack up your equipment and you prepare yourselves. You have one pretty nice meal before you decide to leave, as you guys have known it to be quite nice here. Fucking ants.
Aaron.
Yeah.
So, assuming we got a decent rest, so can we reset our armors?
Yes.
Trying to find the armor card. There it is.
I'm gonna say that Joseph and Lana's are still set to, I think, fire. I remember, so.
Lana was fire. I think Joseph has something else though. Like, I'm torn between going between like acidic and necrotic, because I'm thinking about the green dragon orb that got stolen. So I'm kind of torn between those two, because I know we've had to deal with both of those with those guys.
Who knows?
I think
I'm
Manda
gonna
just.
set mine towards necrotic.
All right.
I feel like that's gonna bite me in the butt though.
I don't remember if I set mine or not.
I mean, only a Draco Lich can, only a Draco Lich, as far as my knowledge goes, if I remember, I'm not sure, that causes necrotic damage. I mean, and that's.
Because I know that's what off the Begamin, and that was the same group. What number necrotic damage you killed him the first time?
Yeah. Keep in mind, the way necrotic damage works is that if you hit 0 because of necrotic damage, you basically have no saving throws. You just die.
Okay. Because I remember that necrotic damage was one of the types you gave us on the cards, though, for the armor of great resistance.
That is true. You may set you go ahead and set it to necrotic.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Quick question. Aaron, it takes like a minute to unequip armor, right? In game?
Light armor to doff?
Because Braun actually has a higher AC without armor than he does with armor.
Let me check.
I know that's weird, but he legit, like, with armor my AC is 15, without it my AC is 16. Because my dexterity sucks.
Alright, light armor, it takes 1 minute to doff and 1 minute to don.
Okay. Alright, makes sense. Works for me.
Alright. You guys spend the good part of the hour preparing and making your way towards the wharf. As you walk
Can I put the shield I bought, by the way? Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Yes. The shield is a +1 to your AC.
Okay.
As it's a fairly light shield, but do keep in mind the thing that killed it was you.
Yeah.
And it's not perfect shield, but it's a pretty good shield. It's a very tough looking shield as well. Like, not many people have this kind of material at hand. You guys make your way to the wharf, and you are greeted, of course, to Konor.
Well, it took all night, but we finally managed to prepare your ship.
And he leads you all down through the docks in what seems to be just chains holding these airships.
Right. Do you still have a name prepared for your ship?
I think the group decided on 1,000 Sunny overall votes.
Yeah.
No, what? I thought we were oh my god, what was it? Mary Moria or Maria?
Like, I'm torn between that, but I also like just going with a One Piece reference. Because that's why I suggested going Mary, because I like the Mary over the Sunny, but both Yomi and Eva voted for 1,000 Sunny.
Oh, okay. I guess we're outvoted then.
So I'm basically changed my vote to 1,000 Sunny also.
Okay.
Bastard Kevin.
And because our Velo data grade, the majority vote would go to the one that most liked. It is 4 against 3. So it is hereby called the 1000 Sunny.
Right.
Yay!
I'll officiate the name now. And he goes over to one of his machines. It looks like a milling machine. As he sticks in one of the magic crystals and it kind of clamps down shut, you can see it beginning to spin. And he drops it down and he begins to work the wood proper. What seems to be about another 10-15 minutes, he finishes the plaque. He carries it over to the ship, and he basically calls for one of the other men, and he walks into the ship, and he begins hammering what seems to be a rivet onto the ship. And therefore, you guys now own the airship 1000 Sunny. Right. No ship should ever go without a captain, and I am not sure which one of you would be. Any of you have any experience as an airship captain?
Ron has an experience as a captain, but he's been on several airships.
It is true. From
That's
many
as
of
far
your
as he has.
Yep, as many as your travels have come and gone.
Never been on an airship before. I wonder what it's like to be in the sky.
Arya pokes Mond in the ribs and whispers, "You're the only one here with flying experience."
Yeah, but I've never been on an airship before. She whispers back, "Stop."
Braun just smirks over to Lana.
I don't like flying. I hate heights. So you guys can battle it out all you want. I'm not touching that wheel.
Alana, it'll be okay. If it wasn't meant to be in the sky, it wouldn't fly.
Point.
Braun just looks over her.
I don't think that helps her feel any better.
Sorry, I'm trying.
She kind of
Braun just pats Lana on the head.
It's okay. You did your best.
At this point, Arvella's like, "Oh, that's right, you have that thing." And he pulls out his wand and he flicks it a couple of times, and she seems now more relaxed about now being in with heights. As
Aaron, what was the sound effect again?
Whoop.
There you go.
That's a great sound effect. I love that.
It is a great sound effect.
And he returns his wand back into his sleeve. So which one of you shall be the captain of the 1000 Sunny?
Not me. Nose game.
Braun just smirks.
I want to be king of the Sky Pirates.
Braun has the biggest smile of his life.
I'm all
know how
for
to fly?
Braun being the captain.
Okay. I agree. I vote Braun.
He has the most experience.
All right. Brother in arms, brother by blood. You are hereby the captain of the 1000 Sunny. Best
Thank
of luck
you.
to you.
And best of luck to you as well.
And should you ever need anything, come back to me.
Braun just reaches out his hand to shake the shipwright's hand.
And he extends out and you guys give a pretty strong grip of a handshake as you guys are pretty prudent to that. You guys enter your ship. You guys notice that there is currently the map that I'll be using for your guys' airship is the same one that I had used for the
Maiden of the Wind. I will have a new map later,
Okay.
but as you guys can tell, this is a pretty well-made airship. There is the above deck, in which is where the wheel would be, where you, Captain, will be steering. There is a large kind of mast in the center, which kind of bears your sails, and in which you'll be able to work it with skill checks and whatnot. You have a cannon all the way in the front and 2 cannons in the back.
So basically, the Gal cannon for the Thousand Sunny.
Yes. You may move those cannons whenever you wish. You may purchase extra cannons later on, should you ever need to. There are different kinds of cannons in comparisons to the one that you guys have. Yours is just strictly a cannonball cannon, where others can be like harpoons or Gatling guns, hopefully in the near future. But yeah. There is the second floor, in which there is several beddings for the group, for everyone that has pretty much pitched into the ship. And there is a deep below deck, in which is where you guys will keep all your storage. It's a smaller room, but it's definitely an airship. Very, very nice airship.
Looks like I live in the small room.
Bron, meanwhile, is just looking at the wheel for the ship.
For you,
and just smiles.
You can definitely feel it's a very nice wood, very hand carved. It's been well carpentered. The workings of it is nice. There's also 2 sails on the sides, but there's also several scribings across all throughout the ship, in which you can tell this is how the magic tends to flow through, as a way to kind of push it where it needs to go.
Can Bron... Sorry, go ahead.
For you, at your wheel, you notice that there are about 4 levers, in which is to kind of start the ship and to make the ship go. And which each one does seem to be appointed to activating the magical crystals for the ship. One to kind of put in the thrusters, another one to kind of work around your main sails, which are the 2 on the sides, and the last one for the center mass.
Okay. Can Bron just like grip the wheel in his hand for a moment and just start humming to himself?
That's
Sure.
so gay.
Sure thing.
I am the very modern of a major modern general. I've information, vegetable, animal, and mineral.
He starts singing Gilbert and Sullivan to himself.
The year was 1778. I wish I wasn't sure now. Sorry.
You're not sure what this song is, but it seems well written and very nice. All right. So Bron, you start up your airship, and Alana kind of eating herself in. You can definitely feel the magical flow throughout the ship as you guys get used to it. The ship begins to rise, and it pulls taut some chains, and to which you immediately try to pull them all off, as Konar is kind of like, and you begin to reinitiate some of the reinitiate the magic that flows through, and you go ahead and let forth the thrusters, and you guys begin to ease out of the workshop.
Yep. Bron just smirks down at the rest of the group on deck.
Kick up the sails.
Avast me hearties, yo-ho!
Yo-ho!
And he kicks in the throttle
You go.
to get them out of port.
You manage to get around what seems to be the port, and you now out into this open area. You are well above a lot of other ships, as now you are kind of within a higher elevation. I would say 500 feet above sea level, as you are beginning to see. And you go ahead and throw it full throttle, and you begin to feel that the ship begins to now pick up speed, much more speed than usual, or much more speed as you guys proceed on, as you guys have finally left Excelsium. Music. All right. So at this point, Arvello acts as your navigator, as he's probably one of the very few people on the ship that, or the only person on the ship that knows where the Bolero Island is.
Can Braun ask him to wear a bikini?
You ask him.
Why?
You ask him.
Why?
He looks to you and says no.
But what if I say, please?
We have 1 week. I would like to make sure that I see the rest of my life.
Very well.
So, place all these.
The ship's in top speed though, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I will.
How high are we above the ground?
I said 500 feet earlier.
Oh,
Yeah.
500 feet, sorry. Did not hear.
At this point, as you guys have made it well past the... oh, got another donation. You guys have made it well past the major coastline of Excelsium, and you guys have risen somewhere about 2, maybe 3,000 feet.
Whew. We're pretty high altitude.
Let's see. We got about 10 minutes. 10 minutes enough to do something. You guys spend about a good portion of the day finally making it towards the international sea borderline between Excelsium and Alanon. About another few hours or so, it is now turning into the late night. You guys see from the way far off a small glow. That right there, the Bolero Islands.
Whoa.
Now, the problem there is that no sea ship can actually get to it, mainly for the fact that the water becomes so acidic that it basically melts the ship down into nothing and kills the crew. That's why only airships can ever get to it.
That's rough.
So, by my estimation, we'll probably be there by morning time. That being said, we should probably rest up for the night. And he retreats back to the lower deck as you guys now. You, Braun, have been at the wheel. You don't have a first captain, though, or your first mate. And you haven't decided to take out which shift is what. So...
So I'm gonna say that you basically are flying through a majority of the night.
Okay.
You will take a point of exhaustion though, because you don't shift with anybody. About, I would say, another 2 to 3 hours. I would say it's about 11 now. You hear in the farm field, for you, Braun, some very faint beating. Like,
Can I roll a check to see if Braun recognizes, say, like wings beating or something like that?
go ahead.
Oh yeah, that's a. Yeah, that's a 24. So yeah.
You are very familiar with the sound of wing beats, but these are not like regular dragons. You can sense that they're much smaller in form, and there seems to be many of them. And they
Can I
also,
raise an alarm?
you may.
All right. I raise the alarm for the ship to get everybody out of bed.
You basically shout out that there is something coming. I'm gonna say, since it's still in the early hours, not everybody has fallen asleep immediately. You all, and along with Arvello, basically come back up from the ship, and you guys begin to stare around for whatever dangers.
What do you think it is?
The beating of wings. Dragon wings. Multiple. Small.
What does that mean for us?
With our luck, another fight.
Ah, Jesus.
Who?
Nothing. I mean, Sehane. My bad.
You guys, as you nervously laugh above deck, you see coming from the thick clouds as you guys are kind of sailing through them now, what look to be several individual wyvern-looking beings, all with riders on their backs. And they all come much closer.
Oh.
And that's how we're gonna end tonight.
Oh!
Sam literally just got here.
He just got here.
Sam!
If the others
come on.
if the others want to stay later, I am too.
I can
Yeah, I'm
stay.
willing to stay later.
You're willing to stay?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's give it like a good,
Yeah.
another, what?
This is fun.
Yeah, a half hour, 15 minutes later than that. I don't care. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, come
Sam
on.
just got here. Kevin, are you cool staying, or you need to leave?
Oh, I think
Might
he
have
went.
already left.
No,
You
he
might have
said
already gone to get his
BRB.
mate.
He
You
said
might have to go
BRB.
pick his mate.
Yeah, but that was like, oh. He says good. He said he's good.
Okay.
Yay.
I'll stay.
Alright, I guess we're good to here for about another 30 minutes. Let's see if we can manage
Hell
to get
yeah.
rid of this threat.
All right.
Let's wait for Sam to get in here.
Oh, you're on board the board out and everything. Yeah!
Let's see.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
I'm not gonna lie, I find it funny how many people want me to play Joseph when Sam's not here.
Because you're so good at it.
It makes
Just- it's so funny.
It really makes me laugh.
Joseph is my favorite character in this game, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Joseph's hilarious. Oh my god.
I think he's everybody's favorite. Like, if him or Arya don't win the popularity poll, I'll be very surprised.
Arya's not very popular.
Just as long as Braun beats out Begaman, I'll be happy.
Begaman's kind of an asshole, so.
I'll be right back one sec. Go grab some water.
You know what they say, you are what you eat.
Oh shit, I did it again.
And he does eat ass. I'll be back.
It's cute. Actually, I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes. Sorry.
Okay.
Let's see. Find a compendium. All right. Let's see. All right, there we go. Needed that. All right. Everybody just leave me?
Pretty much. I think I'm the only player left here at this moment.
Oh yeah. It's fine.
So, story time. Once upon a time, there was an ugly barnacle. He was so ugly that everyone died. The end.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
Fuck you guys.
It's not about you, you sensitive prick.
No, about what you guys said earlier.
Which one? We've been sorting you all night.
No, it was about me calling the goblin an asshole.
Well, he is
And
what he
you
is.
wanting to beat him out. He is what he eats. He eats that booty like groceries.
Oh, honey, you don't even know.
Okay, I've been ripped off. I got a king-size Reese cup, which is supposed to have 4 peanut butter cups. It only had 3 peanut butter cups.
I'm back.
Forget karma's a bitch.
I totally missed the story. All I heard was it was supposed to have 4 peanut butter cups and it only had 3. What I missed?
It's a sad time. All
It
right.
is a sad
It sounds like a sad time.
Ron.
It sounds fucking devastating.
All right. So
Where's Sam?
He's coming.
He said that he got here.
Sam.
Said-
Browns? He'll be here eventually.
We can shoot the shit for a minute or two.
Yeah.
Shoot the shit.
While listening to intense music.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god. Oh,
So,
Sorry,
About-
I had to shave.
I found out that Shinji's hair is the most annoying thing in the world to edit. That's something, I guess.
So, chatters, what do you think about today's game?
Things are getting intense.
Intense.
All right. Sam.
He had
No,
to
sir.
shave. He'll be in here.
He didn't have to
Well,
shave.
he was out. Why did he come back home and shave?
I'm about to fucking roll initiative for him.
Do I need to roll? Did I miss that? Was I supposed to roll?
No. I'm about to have you guys roll initiative. All right.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do this from now on. I'm just gonna read off names and then have you roll initiative, so then I don't have everybody screaming at me what their initiative was. And I'm all like, okay, who was this? All right. First up, Arya.
15.
All right, Joseph. Fuck Sam. Begomnon.
Fuck. 2.
Monda.
12.
Arello. Yeah. And Braun.
An 18.
Ooh, 18 strong. All right, Sam. Initiative.
I still know what the last game actually. Weird. Wow.
Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm late.
It's fine. It's fine. We're just about to battle.
Guy?
We're just about to fight.
Okay. Can you roll for me because I can't get my. I'm stressed. I can't get my fucking dice bag open. Oh,
Alright.
it's a mess.
You got a 9.
I think
Oh.
my initiative is 3, maybe?
No, my initiative system is based off of D20 roll. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Oh, Sam, I got the shield, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, for your axe, it does +1 poison. Same thing for your sword.
Okay, cool.
Which, by the way, Sam, this overlays. This is not an overlay. This completely shifts. By the way, so it was originally a +2 plus the slashing, right? It's
Yep.
+1 and with poison, and the poison has a set to DC 13 with a Constitution saving throw. I'll give you guys your cards later, but it now has a when you strike something, it comes with a poison damage. All right.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, green dragon teeth, man.
All
right.
5 of those fuckers.
All right, starting up is Braun.
All right. I'm pulling up the laptop to make it a little bit bigger so I can see it easier. So there are 3 or 4 wyvern around us.
There is 3, each one with somebody on their
That's
back.
right. Yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you, Aaron. I can see much better now, actually. There's Braun near the wheel. Okay.
Actually, I wonder if this will work.
Question: if I let go of the wheel, will the airship lose control?
Good question. Unfortunately, there is somebody that does have to be at the wheel. As I remember, the captain of the Maiden of the Wind was basically on the wheel the entire time.
Is there clear skies ahead of us, like no land or anything like that to worry about?
As far as you know, it's open sea, open air.
Can I use some of my rope to tie the wheel in place?
You can certainly try.
What do I need to roll to try?
Make... I would say an intelligence check. To test your knowledge on rope ties.
Well, I got a 16, so...
Oh. Oh, look at this new thing that I did.
I see that now.
Kind of give you guys a little bit more perspective than the overhead.
Right.
But the chat.
Yeah, I rolled a 6. Yeah, I rolled a 16 on that one. Oh, I see the chat's missing.
Yeah, I need to fix that. I'll fix that later.
Okay.
Oops. Nope.
Can I just say, I absolutely love the new camera angle.
I know. With what we got for tonight's donation, I'll probably get a better camera. In thanks of Italian Assassin.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know how we got it, right? That's blood money.
What?
I mean, Italian.
He's an Italian assassin, so yeah.
Nah.
Fucking Etsy over here killing people for money.
Yeah, it's money is money, yo. All right. So what are you doing, Braun?
I said I rolled a 16 for the rope.
Oh, you try to affix the rope and the wheel proper,
but it looks like as you try to let your hands off everything, things begin to sway unnecessarily, as it does not seem like the rope is taut enough in order for you to let go.
Okay. Do I have any other actions I can do on my turn, or?
I will consider that your bonus action.
Okay. And I still have my normal 2 actions unless I go into a rage, in which case I have like 3 attack.
Yeah.
Dude, like if you've got like a long stick, jam it like through the rings.
Honestly,
into
yeah.
the ground.
Could I just do that with my sword?
Yeah, like a bike lock.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do with rope.
Okay, give it.
Well, why would rope work, dude? It's
Yeah.
fucking rope. What are you
I've
tying
done
it
that.
to?
Okay, I've legit done that before on a real boat, and it worked.
Yeah, but this is an airship. There are much more complicated parts than that.
Can I try what Sam suggested using it like a bike lock then?
Go ahead. You take your sword and through the spokes of the turning
Actually,
wheel.
hold on, what's up, Aaron? Are the wyverns keeping pace with us?
Yes.
They're
What would
gonna get
happen
tired
if I
soon.
just, what happened if I just hit brake? If I just increase throttle suddenly?
You would slow down slowly.
Okay, I didn't know if it would be like a sudden stop and they just keep going.
No, a sudden stop would to turn off the ship and do a fucking free fall. But that's not suggested, as you are an inexperienced captain.
All right, fine. I'll do the I'll try to use my sword as a bike lock.
All right. You take your sword and you put it through what looks to be the spokes of the wheel. It doesn't have as much sway as it was with the rope, as it kind of just rockingly keeps its balance, but something to be expected of a airship in flight.
All right.
But unfortunately, I will consider that your action.
Okay.
All right. Next up is Arya.
Arya is going to use her inspiration.
All right. Who do you wish to inspire, and how do you wish to inspire them?
I will inspire Bron, Monda, Begamnin, Alana, and Joseph, and I will sing.
What do you
To
wish to
inspire them.
sing?
You should rickroll us.
She's
No,
already
I
done
have
that.
something. I have something even better. Oh, thank you for making me holy, and thank you for giving me holes to choose from. And since I'm not a godless whore, I'll have to come in the back door. Therefore, fuck me in the ass, 'cause I love Jesus.
Oh my,
Oh my
God.
On that note,
Braun?
I actually have to leave. So,
Braun just looks over her slowly, like,
Oh, good.
what?
Joseph clicks his fingers in time. It's a groovy track.
All right.
on
All
that
right.
note, I gotta
my
go.
God.
I will see you later.
All right.
Every time I use inspiration, I'm just going to do something ridiculous, okay?
Perfectly fine. All right.
Oh god, that was great. Oh my god.
All right. So you inspired Alana.
Amazing.
Who was it that you inspired again?
Pretty much everyone.
All right, Alana.
Everyone, okay.
Everyone.
The other players in the main group, Aaron.
Okay.
You ask every time.
I know.
I want to know what the actual name of that song was.
It's
Fuck.
called The Loophole by Garfunkel and Oates.
Oh, I love Garfunkel and Oates. They're so
Alright.
funny.
Funny enough, not the most feminine Garfunkel out there.
All right. With that being said, it's now. Wait, is that a bonus action or is that your full action?
That's gonna be my full action.
Alright. And then from that point... Shit, man. It is going to be Arvello. In which... Let's get to this one. And he is going to cast Polymorph. As I've seen this happen before. In which he's going to turn the Wyvern into a kitten. Let's see. And his spell DC is... no. So, the Wyvern itself basically into this kitten. This rider on the back of it, now oversized, basically now plummet towards the ocean.
Can I try and save the cat?
You're on the other side of the fucking ship.
The kitty, no.
Can I try something? Okay, I'm gonna take my grappling hook. And you know what? I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna do anything. I didn't like that look.
First of all, I wouldn't consider that a reaction. That would take a full action. Second of all, no.
Can I say what I wanted to try to do?
Sure, I want to hear this. I legitimately do.
I was gonna grab hold of the end of the grappling hook. I was gonna throw it to my buddy Braun, who's hopefully gonna catch it. I was gonna leap off the side of it, holding the rope, and try to catch the kitten.
Jesus.
And then hopefully swing back up like a swashbuckling air pirate.
Yeah, it's I've never had to try and figure out the terminal velocity of a kitten.
Oh my god.
Question.
I mean,
Aaron,
it'd take a while, surely.
Doesn't polymorph wear off after a while?
It wears off after about 6 hours.
Yeah, that's like we're trying to eat us.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny to leave the kitten inside of a place we didn't like?
Just immediately tries to grow back and it fucking explodes out of a metal crate. All right. From that point, it is now I'm gonna say Alana's turn, as she also rolled a 12 in conjunction with Monda. I'm gonna have her. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. About there. Alright. And I'm gonna have her fire 2 arrows, one with her exploding. Let's see. She has a +5 for her dex. 13. Double check the AC, just so then I don't fuck this up. Just hits. So she fires off one, and second one is an 18, which also hits the Wyvern, and fires off another one. The first one does... is one of the non-exploding, does 6 points of piercing, and the other one... 3, and then a d12 does about 10 points 10 points of damage and 1 point of explosive fire damage, which just basically encases around the Wyvern and the rider, and they manage to just shake it off in time just to catch up with the ship, but they have fallen back quite a bit. I'm gonna say that. And with that, it is now Monda's turn.
Alright, hold on, I gotta go back to the page. What do I want to do? Where am I?
You are, here. At the front of the ship.
Okay. Oh, what do I want to do? I want to throw a spear at one of the flying dragon thingies.
All right, right here.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and make an attack roll and add your dexterity.
Okay. Oh, okay. My dexterity is... So 21.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Blah, 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 blah. 1.
You throw it. The air kind of takes it as you guys are still like in motion. The air kind of takes it and it kind of just hits the wyvern, but it bounces off and trails off.
That's such a shame.
It doesn't seem exactly like bothered by it, but it's acknowledged your presence.
Ah, fuck.
Alright. I'm gonna say that's the end of your turn for right now. It is now.
Alright.
It is Joseph's turn.
Can you point to my miniature just so I know where I am?
You're right here.
Okay.
And Braun's one behind him, right?
Yeah, you are on the top deck.
Okay. So there's that wyvern right, the closest one to me. I'm gonna. So does Braun have his shield out?
I had my shield equipped, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take out my axe, my poisoned axe.
All right.
I'm going to jump on Braun's shield. He's going to launch me off it, and I'm going to do like a downwards chop onto that wyvern's neck. He's going to... So I'm like, he gives me extra launching distance.
All right. Keep in mind that is about a 10-foot bound up that you would have to jump because he's on the top deck and you are on basically the leveled deck. Like, this entire area is about 10 feet up along with this area. That's why there's stairs going up it.
Could he use his movement for the turn to get up there to jump onto it?
He would have to make an acrobatics check.
Okay, I do have 40 feet of movement speed. How high can I jump from that?
I would say you'd be able to jump about 5 feet, naturally. But if you're gonna spend, let's see, that's 5, 10. You would spend about 15 feet of movement, and you would have to make an acrobatics check.
If I use Step of the Wind, which doubles my jump distance, can I make that jump?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to spend 1 key point as, it's my minor. Wait, I don't need a roll for that, I just do it. Okay, so, I spend 1 key point. I jump up to the top deck. I launch myself off of Braun's shield, and I swing down on that fucking wyvern with all the power I have.
Braun, you need to make a strength check, mainly for the fact that this is a bounding, well-built dwarf jumping off of a plate of, a plate that's attached to your arm.
Would I put any of my saving throws or athletics, or just straight strength?
Just straight strength.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's easy. I got a 24.
Yep, you managed to firmly place yourself, and you, Joseph, jump and go ahead and make an attack roll.
Pull him to the deck!
First roll of the day, I rolled a 19. So that's plus 7, that's 26.
Fantastic.
That's literally what I rolled plus my modifier.
Okay, and now the damage I do is 10 plus 7 plus 1, so 18. And he's poisoned.
10 plus 1... Wait, what was the... I'm sorry, I lost track.
I rolled a 10, and that my normal with attack is +7, and it's also poisoned, so that's 18 damage all up.
Okay.
Would
It
Jet
needs
attack us?
to make a Constitution saving throw, which is a DC of 13. Remember?
Okay.
All right. So let's see. It's con.
Sam, what did you roll to add to your attack?
I rolled a 10, which was my attack, and I have a +7,
14.
and because it's poisoned, it's already +1, and then it
What's
has
the
to make a
+7?
save.
What's the +7 based on?
My strength.
Oh, so we add our strength to our attack. Okay.
Yeah.
You haven't been
Oh.
adding your strength to your attacks?
Yeah.
No, I haven't
I
either.
did it.
What?
I did it like 5 games ago and got fussed at.
Oh wow,
I didn't fuss you
Damn.
over that.
Someone
didn't
in one
realize-
of one of the group members in the chat said, "No, you're not supposed to do that," so I didn't do
I
it.
didn't realize you add your strength to your attack.
Hold on.
Because I asked in the chat, I'm like, "Hey,
No,
should I be
because
adding my strength
it's
to
in
this?"
it's in the first fucking chapter of the player's handbook.
I
Yeah.
thought I
Read the-
read that, but
You think I read the handbook? I don't have a handbook.
We could have been doing so much more damage all this time.
Damn.
to be fair, I'm still leading kills.
Well, now I know. Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Exactly.
Transformers, more than meets the eye.
Robots.
G.I. Jim.
Yes.
Oh, you don't really need to check that, Yarrow.
All right. For each weapon
Oh,
your
I-
character wields, calculate the modifier you use when you attack with the weapon and the damage you deal when you hit it.
Oh well.
Lesson dropped.
Yep.
Damn.
Don't fuck with the DM. Why do you think I always keep one of these right next to me? Really?
See, I was doing it at the beginning of the game, but I thought I was doing it wrong.
No, you're
It's
doing
like,
it right.
Someone
So
in the group was doing it wrong.
okay, so what happens is that when you attack, you roll your dice, and you add you roll your dice and you add your strength modifier to the damage.
Oh damn.
So
If
so
you
in
pick the weapon yet as well.
yeah,
I
so
understand what you mean now, Aaron.
yeah, so it like it's like instead of whittling away at something, you should be able to hack and slash whatever the fuck this thing is.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh damn.
All right. So the damage was what again? It was 11 or no, 18?
18. And do I get any more damage because I'm like coming in from the air
No.
with momentum? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you're hitting it pretty hard anyway, so you're good. Let's see. From the all right. And from that point, it is the end of Joseph's turn.
Does it make its con save for the poisoning?
Yeah, it did. 17.
Ah, nerds.
Yep. It has a +3. So it's gonna be fine. Let's see. Next up is the thieves, in which they're going to force the Wyverns over the ship, in which they're still about 10-15 feet above it, and they're going to go ahead and drop on in.
So now we got the thieves plus the wyverns to worry about.
Yep. In which, at that point, they're going to, this first one here is going to make an attack on, let's see, Alana. Not a chance. It tries to attack Alana, instead embeds its sword into the ship. And the,
Stop stabbing holes in my ship!
and the second one is going to make an attack onto you, Braun. 17 plus 4. The hell? Oh,
What's
say, my desk like shifted unnaturally. 17, 21.
My AC is 16 right now, so yeah.
Alright, then it does. Let's see, do. It's a long sword. It does about 8 points of slashing damage onto you, in which when it comes down, hits your armor, and it kind of moves you, and the entire ship shifts over onto nearly its side, and you manage to balance it out before you topple anybody over.
Well, I thought I wasn't piloting anymore because I had wedged a sword and.
Oh, that is true. Never mind.
Yeah.
Everyone's still okay though.
Okay.
That's good.
And from that point, it is now the Wyvern's turn. Damn it. All the ones that I had to put on an iPhone. Fuck. Alright. In which the Wyverns are going to go ahead and land behind you, Manda, and this one is going to land in front of Verliu and Begamen.
Oh boy.
Sure. In which the first one over near you, Manda, is going to make 2 attacks.
Ah, damn.
The first one is a 23.
Oh, damn.
The second one is going to be a, let's see, 8 with its stinger.
Oof.
So what's your AC again?
My what?
Your AC?
Oh, 15, sorry.
Alright, so the first one does hit.
Yeah.
So that one's going to be a claw attack. And that one does about 10 points of slashing damage onto you, Manda.
Okay, damn.
And
that sucks.
the stinger, as it tries to whip around, it just goes right overhead.
Okay.
Alright, and second one, gonna make 1 attack towards Verliu and 1 attack towards Begamen. See. The first one hits Begamen 19, so that one does hit Begamen. The other one towards Verliu, which is its stinger. 12. I don't think that hits Verliu. I'm sure. As I think it's 14, so I'm gonna go ahead and say no. So first claw attack does about 5, 7, 11. So it's about 11 points of slashing damage towards Begamen. And from that point, it is the end of the Wyvern's turn. It is now the top of the round, and Braun, you are up.
All right. Can you put out the thief that is nearest to me?
This one.
Okay, make sure. All right. First of all, of course, I enter into a rage.
As you usually do.
Which is good for a barbarian.
Yeah.
And well, I'm just double checking some of the handbook real fast before I say it.
Before the DM's all like, no.
What'd you say?
Before the DM is all like, no.
Nope. I'm going.
Ghost.
Sorry, I'm
I'm
just
going ghost!
find that one thing. So I just had to re-download all this stuff to my laptop because I had to clear everything off it for the bar exam. So the handbook is not wanting to load for me.
It is fine.
Which is driving me insane right now. I'm sorry, Aaron. Just give me a second, buddy. I'm already into frenzy and everything, so that's fine. Man, screw this attack. There we go. I'm going to enter relentless attack,
Do a relentless. Okay.
which gives me an advantage for melee weapons attacks using strength during this turn.
All right. Now I know that has
The downside is that attack rolls against me have an advantage.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, roll my dice, see what happens. And again, all mine have because I have advantage, do I just roll the 3 dice for the first time for the AC, or do I have an advantage when I roll AC? Or roll to attack for AC?
You have advantage on all of them,
Okay.
if I remember
That's
correctly.
Alright, so I believe roll 16, roll 62. Alright. 17, 11, and 17.
11, 17. Wait, 11, 17, and what?
17.
All right, the last 2 hit, or
Okay.
11, 17, and
You
17.
fail me yet again, green.
Okay.
Alright, I'll roll damage for those 2. So it's not gonna be... Okay. The first one rolls a 8. The second one... Oh, the dice roll at the table. Second one rolled a 19. 8 and a 19.
Alright, 8, 19. Yeah, you hack into this person pretty badly. Wait, 8, 19 as a damage altogether?
Yeah, the first was an 8 and the second was an 18. Whatever that.
26 points of damage.
Yeah.
That's a 3rd blood tinge point, my friend.
Ah!
At this point...
That was my second.
No, it was your 3rd, remember? You told me you had 2.
Alright then.
Remember? Back during the Doom Pitter fight? You told me you had 2.
Yeah, okay. I'm not arguing against you. I believe you.
This is your 3rd blood tinge point. This person looks pretty now relatively fucked up. With something calling from Argoth. That bloody mess that you just made. The seeping and the desire for battle. You make another attack. As this is the only person near you.
Alright.
Actually, he should be actually right here. Believe it or not, because from earlier. So let's see.
So what should I roll for this attack? I just use my D12?
I
plus
have to
on it?
roll.
Okay. Because you made me roll last time when I attacked Alana.
That is true. I would probably from this point on do it for you, as it is Argoth as a sentient being.
Okay.
So from this point on. See,
My strength is a 5, by the way.
5 plus 14.
Yeah.
Which makes it 19.
And then Argoth has the 1 modifier and all that crap.
Yep. So you do make another attack. Fairly, just the blood rage, the relentless attack onto this person. So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. That's a 10. 18.
Yeah, like just this draw to this person, and you basically
That hurt.
decapitate this person with Argoth. The head flying off the ship, blood just beginning to splatter everywhere, and the body just drops dead.
Ron just like just panting heavily over the corpse of this beheaded enemy.
All right.
Die, motherfucker!
All right. From that
The
point,
hell?
it is now Arya's turn.
Welcome to the group, Manda.
Ugh.
Arya,
that's
aim
not.
for the wings!
Arya cast Cloud of Daggers. Aims for the wings.
Onto which one?
The one that they're yelling at me about.
There's two of them. They could be yelling about anything.
Whichever one they are, you guys specify.
Oh boy.
Let's do the one at the front of the ship, away from everyone.
The one at the front of the ship.
Yeah, because then there's a chance he might fall off the ship.
All right. It's about right here is where the cloud's daggers will appear, and I keep forgetting how fucking clouds of daggers work.
4d4 plus my spell AC.
Do they have to make a saving throw?
No. No, they don't.
Let's see.
My rules says nothing about a saving throw.
Oh, then it's trap. It's also a concentration spell. So, where are my rings? Here we are.
Okay. So
Here.
44.
And here. All right, 44.
1, 5. Okay, 11 plus my spell AC of 8. 19 damage.
19. All right. Deals out. All right. As these two magical clouds appear besides this wyvern that immediately hit, and it basically impacted by these arcane daggers. Does a pretty moderate amount of damage onto its wings. Excuse me. And that's going to pretty much end your attack.
Does it tear any holes in its wings?
They do, but it wouldn't really affect the flight too much.
I mean, well, have you ever put a hole in a parachute?
I'm
That's a
familiar.
good point.
But yeah, if there's holes in the wings, that thing's not
I
gonna
said
fly.
there's a few holes. Do keep in mind
If
that
there's-
these are not just like any old wings, right?
Still, that's not how wings work, Aaron. There can't be rips in the wings, and you can still expect it to work.
Yeah, if there are holes in it, you've totally got nothing. Like, it's
No,
you're not
Aaron,
gonna
that's
be
not
able
how
to
it works.
fly.
You're not going to just
If there's
manipulate how physics works.
Yeah, if
for
there's
your
a hole,
game.
if there's a hole in our sails in the ship, then the ship's going down, buddy. It's the same with wings.
They're not. That
There's
You
nothing
guys.
for
fly
them.
You
anymore.
guys, there are ancient dragons with 20-foot holes in my game in their wings.
No,
They
fuck
still
you.
fly.
Fuck you.
They
That's
should not be
not
able
right.
to fly.
That
That's not
no,
right.
that
It is-
bullshit.
No,
it
that's
is-
not.
Complete bullshit.
Do keep in mind, ancient dragons are huge.
But that's you can't fly
On
anything
a
with
small
holes in it.
on a small scale, yes. Keep in mind, the holes are not like these giant holes. They're like that big.
Yeah, but the holes are in the smaller scale dragons. They can't fly. I call bullshit.
I
I
call
won't-
bullshit too.
I call bullshit.
Now, as small as
let's
hold
just,
on,
Let's
as
just
small
let it
as-
go so we can get on with this.
As small as these miniatures are, these are considered large. So,
Fine, but I still got bullshit.
I called.
They're like 50-cent like holes, and I said there's a few, not like riddled. All right. At that point, it does take its damage. It is now the end of your turn, Aurea. Next up is Alana. She's going to come back around, and she's going to use her daggers to go into melee combat, as I'm pretty sure it's +3. In which the first one misses, and 6. The second one misses as well. She then just casts Hunter Mark on the Wyvern. I'm pretty sure that's the first thing I always would want to do. Unfortunately, I'm stupid. And that is going to end her turn. Next up is Monda.
Oh, yay! Okay. So, is one of those that attack me before still by me?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to attack it with my Warhammer. I want to crush its skull.
Brutal.
Yeah.
That's my sister for you.
Aim for the hover device under it.
So I rolled a 23.
A 20. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, so then my Warhammer.
Don't forget to add the strength.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's true.
That's right. I almost forgot this time. 6. 9.
9. 9
Yeah.
points of bludgeoning damage. You just whack onto this Wyvern right in its like neck area, as you can only reach up to that point, and it kind of like you could hear it go, and definitely blocked its airway for a second there. Also, by the way, you lost your spear.
Yeah, I have 2 more.
Okay, I wanted to be sure that you knew that. All right.
And I have 10 throwing knives. Yeah.
Okay. And from that point, let's see. Is there anything else you want to be able to do? You still have a bonus action.
Okay. What can I do? Is anyone in need of healing? Can I heal someone?
I know Vagana needs healing.
Okay.
I know. I think that's.
Can I
that's
do?
it.
I'm
Okay.
good. I only have 8. I only have 8 damage.
I know
I'm
you.
good.
I know you also need healing, but.
Could I do healing word on Bagaman, or does it let me do it on more than one person?
It can only be towards one person at a time.
Okay, I'm gonna do it on Bagaman.
All right.
Roll. Okay, let's see. So that's 12, I believe.
All right.
Yeah.
He heals 12 points of damage.
Sweet.
All right, and that'll be the end of your turn. It is now, Arvella. Let's see. He will. Let's see. We'll move down here. And he is going to cast Big B's hand. And he is going to do a grasping hand. This Big B's hand is pretty extensive swamp. 5 feet, you can use the hand strength. Alright. grapple it.
Which of the wyverns is using it against?
This one right here, which has Hunter's Mark. Let's see. All right. The hand, as it appears before him, it's not like Alana's Bigby's hand, which is kind of reddish in its nature. This one is pretty much all blue with a starry sparkle design to it as it grasps around this giant wyvern and now crushing it, which deals about 2d6 of bludgeoning damage. And then plus his modifier, which is... Let's see... Which does about 14 points of bludgeoning damage. And then the wyvern is now considered to be grappled.
Okay, so is that even on the ground then?
Yeah, it's on the main deck.
Okay. Alright. It's my turn now, isn't it?
13...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is your turn.
Alright. So, just to remind everyone at home, monks are powerful warriors, and I've been forgetting that I can do like 4 attacks. So I'm actually going to do that now.
Oh my god.
That's true, and since you do have a monk weapon, which I have allowed.
Okay. I'm going to spend 2 key points. One for...
You are well back here, though. But, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could get up to this person right here.
How did I get there again?
Because you attacked a wyvern. Remember? You jumped off of Bronze Shield, which was on the top deck, to jump off the shield and then attack a wyvern that was here. Which then flew here.
Good. Oh, okay. Alright. I got confused. Alright.
It's fine.
So I can run 40... How can I get close enough to attack?
Let's see.
He just has forward movement.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could do it right up against him.
Alright. So, okay, I'm gonna run up... Is that the one that's not grappled, though?
No, that's one of the thieves.
Okay, well, I'm gonna run right up to the thief, and I'm gonna
They're very
spend
squishy.
1 key point to do martial arts. Flurry of blows. And I'm going to spend another key point to do stunning strike, and that's the stunning strike's going to be my first attack.
Wreck shit, my friend. Wreck fucking shit.
So just to say what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a stunning strike. I'm going to do my extra attack, and then I'm going to do 2 unarmed attacks.
All right.
First roll. That's a 27. Second roll. That's a 15. That third roll is a 17. And my fourth roll is a natural 20.
Oh my god, you're killing it.
Okay.
That guy's dead. He's beyond dead.
What's the damage altogether? Please tell me.
Okay. Give me a second to get out a calculator. Alright. Open up
listening
the
to
phone.
the same thing for the past half hour.
Alright.
We say, Aaron.
So,
We've been listening to the
that's
same
a
thing for the
5.
past half hour.
5 plus 8. Then my second attack is 6 plus 8. And now I'm going to start rolling d6s.
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, the armor class
7.
for all of them were 13, so you would have been good.
So I hit. Okay. 5 plus 7 and 6. 6 plus
Duck.
7. I deal 44 damage.
Oh, every
Oh my
punch,
god.
you stopped a fucking organ from functioning. All the way up to their heart. Just boom! And they just drop dead.
can I describe my attack? Because seeing as I kill him anyway, so I take out my axe. I turn it around to the flat end. I bang him into the head. He's stunned from that. Then I do a second one. I launch it directly into his chest. It's stuck there in his chest. I kick him in the nuts, and while he's like kind of hulled over, I do one final kick, and I push the axe all the way through his chest and grab the hilt of it and pull it back. And he's basically split in half from the groin up.
That is perfect.
Oh my gosh.
And all as such.
And yeah. And then I do that thing that dual heal from Psych does, where he puts his thumb against his nose and just, "What's up? What up, girl?"
Unfortunately, you just killed a woman, not a guy. So yeah.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Dude, Tumblr will be so pissed off at you right now.
It's okay. The
It's called
bitch was
fucking
trying to
feminism.
kill us. The bitch was trying to kill us. It's all
Yeah.
good.
At this point, the Wyverns, realizing that they no longer have masters, begin to kind of weigh their options. The first one, spreading its wings open with kind of quarter-sized holes, kind of just lets the wind take most of it. It does manage to lift off.
I want it. I want it. Can I heal it? I want it.
It lifts off, it falls through, and it is gone. It is flying away from the ship.
Oh.
The other one, however, is still grappled, and it's going to try and break the grapple against the DC 19.
God help it.
21. All right. The Wyvern, using all of its strength, breaks free of Bigby's hold. It is now broken. It begins to kind of lash at anybody at this point, and it's going to go ahead and make 2 attacks, one towards Alana and one towards Arvello. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Towards Alana, which I'm pretty sure that doesn't make it, as her AC is 16. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which that doesn't beat Arvello's, and it is still kind of enamored by the whole effect of the fight. It is now Begomin's turn, and he is going to make his 2 attacks onto the Wyvern. 21. Alright, the first one hits. Which, 14. The second one also hits, so that does 2d8. 1 silver. 5, 10, 11. 6, 12, 13. Does about 24 points of slashing damage as he just cuts into the Wyvern. It's gonna go ahead and end his turn. It is now Braun's turn.
All right. How bad are the Wyvern and the other thief looking?
Oh no, both the thieves are dead.
Okay, so just a Wyvern left.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to attack the Wyvern.
Wyvern's here. You are here.
Yeah, like
All right.
I have 40 movement speed.
Alright, managed to just get up to about here. So go ahead
You can still attack
and...
it though, right?
Yep, you can still attack it.
Alright, and I'm going to enter a relentless attack again as well.
Alright, wait.
That's one where I get the advantage. But attacks against me also have an advantage.
Alright. Fair enough.
Alright. See what we got. Oh my god, you're really gonna fucking hate me.
Am I?
You really are, Aaron.
Am I?
I have a 20, a 15, and a 20.
Oh no! I don't want it to
20.
die.
Go ahead. Roll your damage.
Oh. I don't like that look, though.
I don't like the music.
Aaron, do all three fit? Do all three of them hit?
Yeah, they do. Their
Okay.
AC is pretty low.
Okay. Because the 2d20s, I have a savage attack on 2 of the hits.
Alright.
The being in half orc. Where one of the weapons damaged in additional time and added to the extra. Quick question, Aaron. Does that mean I add my modifiers or just the base damage die?
That is a good question. Let's see what this is.
I'm also going to get out a calculator because
It is the weapon's damage dice.
Okay, so my modifiers don't count.
Yeah, your modifiers don't count. It is just an extra damage dice.
I still need a calculator.
Please, by all means.
All right, let's see what happens. I'm going to go in order of what hit. First 21 was good. 12. Roll the die again. Okay, the first hit's a 15. The 15 hit was just a base 9. Wait, gotta add that. 14. And the 49 damage.
Oh my gosh!
Go ahead and take another blood point for Arkoff.
Yeah. It just rolled back around to 1 again, basically.
How shall you slay it?
Alright, for my first hit, it's a slicing blow up to the chest of the wyvern, from
Oh,
underneath its neck.
Alright.
The second one will be towards the base of its neck from the top. And the third one is a helm splitter right between the forehead.
oh.
And in spectacular glory. In spectacular glory. This gore, this mess, the blood, and which incites another tinge onto you. The wyvern, now a bloody, pulpy mess, is no more.
I have a question, Aaron.
Yep.
6. Is that 2 blood points?
56? No.
That's 26. Okay, so
No,
it's just
the way it works is that if you manage to collect 25 points altogether in a single battle round, it just adds a blood tinge point.
Okay, I was wondering, is that gonna be a
It doesn't double up.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that to you.
And I'm gonna go ahead and say that we loot the bodies that are on the deck.
Oh man.
All right. From
Because we've got game.
let's see, hold on. Let's see. Exit out of this. Back to this and. All right. So,
from that point, you guys go ahead and loot the body. What you managed to find all together is a couple of short swords, about 3 daggers on one body. You managed to collect about somewhere close to maybe 200 gold coins. From the wyverns, they are still dragon in nature. And they do have stingers on their tails, which emit some kind of poison, which they have unfortunately unable to inflict upon you guys. Unfortunately for me. Good for you.
I'm thinking we need to take some of. Have we got at least one dead wyvern?
We do. I just murdered the fuck out of one.
Okay, well let's take its wings and then put them on our airship, just so that we never crash.
Okay. Yeah, great idea.
The wingspan of the wyvern is not the same kind of wingspan as it is for your airship, as it is several feet longer than these.
Still though.
It'll
You know what we should do, guys? We should like burn the wyvern, take its bones, and then you know how like ships have like the mermaid strapped to the front of it.
Oh my gosh.
You need to make
Like I was legit trying to get Aaron to let us have like a succubus version of a tiefling for the masthead.
Oh, that's too much.
Let's
Just
make
have
it a.
Arya pose for a painting.
Exactly.
Draw her like one of
Paint the
your
captain.
French girls.
Jesus.
First of all, what's the name of the ship, and what kind of
The Thousand
quarters-
Sunny,
It
and
was-
I am the captain.
It was the thousands. It was voted the Thousand Sunny, as there was 4 against 3.
Yeah, sadly.
Weebs. But
I
do
know,
we
right?
have like a forge or a kitchen or anything?
If you remember the last airship you were on, it's kind of the same build. There isn't anything specific. You guys could install those kind of things later on, should you ever find them necessary. But for forge, probably not. It would be too dangerous to have.
'Cause I'm just trying to think of a way we can burn this dragon without burning down our entire ship.
Yeah. Maybe.
I'm good with fire. Maybe I'll try some things out and get lucky.
We have a tiefling and a dragonborn. We can figure out something.
Oh, can I take one of the short swords?
You may certainly take one of the short swords.
It's probably worse than your great axe though, or warhammer, whatever it was you're equipped with.
But it's disposable. And how many stingers are there? Just one.
Just the one.
It's the one. Yeah.
Okay.
And whatever else we
The
can get
stinger
from
itself emits a poison. I wouldn't suggest keeping the stinger, as the poison would just simply drip out.
Okay.
I'm going to put I'm going to use one of my flasks to hold the poison.
All
Okay.
right. You managed to get about an ounce of poison.
For the duration of the flight, because Joseph isn't really doing anything, I'm gonna spend the entire duration like carefully skinning the dragon for all its scales, taking all its meat, and taking its bones out individually one by one, chucking the organs over the side. That way I don't have to burn it.
Damn, you're
All right.
hurt.
No. I want to try to burn it.
Braun just
Not on the
smirks.
ship. Not
Have
on
you
the wooden
had
ship.
roasted wyvern meat? It's delicious.
Here's the thing. You would both need to make a survival check, I believe.
I'm proficient, so
Yeah.
that shouldn't be a problem.
So
Um,
you, depending on what decisions you want to make, do you want to go with the one that is proficient, or the one that is possibly going to burn the entire thing down? Weigh your options carefully.
I already rolled. I rolled a 14 plus 7, 21. I'm going to do it the safe way.
That is
Joseph
weird to hear from
saying
Joseph.
that.
All right.
Just saying that.
Uh,
Arya can't be reckless ever.
okay, you guys. Considering we are well past the half an hour that I expected, I will go ahead and say that you managed to strip the wyvern down properly, as you had expected, as you had done it quite well.
and you disposed of whatever you needed to dispose of, and you can go ahead and you can give me more details in the chat throughout the week. And with that, we're going to go ahead and end tonight's game.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks for joining us, everybody, and putting it with us for an extra hour.
Yeah.
To be
That
fair,
was
we've
my
had
piece
several
of
games
fast.
in this slate.
Yeah, we've had other games in this league.
Yeah. Quite
Honestly, more this late than more than at 12, because it's 1 now. We've had more
Oh,
games
man.
in 1 or later, even.
Well, the time
Yeah.
just like flies by, you know? It's awesome.
Yeah.
Aaron, I do have a question about one of my items.
I will
I will
answer.
message you about that.
Yeah, message me. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming by and sticking with us this late. I'll definitely try and plan this out a little bit better for when it comes to battles. Thank you guys so much, and hopefully I will see you all next week here on D6.
Night,
There
everybody.
you go.